Welcome, everybody, to the Toronto Maple Leafs post-game show. It is I, Jacob Moore, the self-proclaimed sports analyst, and we are joined by Mr. Lane Dashig Dashko and the man who was not bit by a spider. He was bit by a goat.
I kind of wish I was bit by a goat. That'd be weird. I don't know why I say that, but you know what? Oh, a radioactive goat. I want to know what would happen if you got bit. I already know what happens when you get bit by a radioactive spider. What would happen if you got bit by a radioactive goat?
What about by radioactive Lane?
You would just become more dashing, I feel like. You
Like
would
Lane,
become more
if you
dashing
bit
yourself.
Lane, like if you expose yourself to radiation and bite yourself, would you just become more dashing?
Probably, yeah.
Makes sense.
I feel like that would be the only solution. I feel like that would be the only thing that would come of that.
And of course, there's one more we have to introduce who might be radioactive. He might not be. He might have a box on his head. He might not. He might want to look up and look like he's ready to go, but I can see he's looking down. It's Mr. Moore for your money. That was a very, just like, hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Be nice to Dan. He's been going through a rough time lately.
Don't feel like it.
But we're here for the Toronto Maple Leafs post-game show. Remember, if you want a certain topic featured on the show, send us an email to the Analyst Desk Sports Show at gmail.com. Goes right to my cellular device. But let's get right into the comment section. How's it going, Rick? Always good to hear from you. Actually, we got to talk CFL with you at some point, Rick. A lot of interesting stuff going on in the Canadian Football League right now, including those CFL grades. How's it going, Brandon? Always good to hear from you at the desk. And yeah, the Leafs stuck to their structure and found a way to get a big win, which was
big dubs. Oh, and Morgan Riley saving the game. Like, not kind of saving the game. Mostly, he dove. He mostly saved it, you know. And yeah,
I agree, Wilder. They got the win somehow. That overtime was a little petrifying.
That was a fun overtime.
At the end of the day, they got it done.
Also, the Helderby showing out again. Gotta love that. Oh, and gotta love Scotty Lawton. 19-1 in the face-off dot. Domination personified in the face-off dot.
I don't think Dan can hear us.
Yeah, no, Dan sounds a little bit crazy, not gonna lie, because he's like
Dan's
talking. He's just talking, and like it's like, hello?
Okay, Dan, don't say anything if you think you should give me $1 million. Hey! So let's get into some more comments here. How's it going, Key? And yes, CFL content is coming to a analyst desk near you. Hildebeest was a beast. Absolutely. Played very, very well in this game. Leafs played that OT drunk until the Cowan winner.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know what, though? That's what 3-on-3 overtime should be like.
That was so much fun.
Lots of chances. Hello, Dan. And getting
Hello,
things
Dan.
done.
We can hear you, Dan.
We have an LOL in the chat. Dan has learned how to turn his camera on and off today at the desk.
Whoa!
He's not figured out how to hear. So well, Dan figures that out. It'll just be the three of us
here. Kick poor Dan out of the show forever.
How do you guys feel about that win? I mean, it wasn't the prettiest win, but it's a win nonetheless, right?
You gotta win these types of games, though. The 1-0 games in which everything's kind of scrappy, and it's like things aren't really going your way. And, you know, you just got to grind it out. Scott Lawton was amazing that game. Like, I think this is exactly why he was brought in for these types of games and for his poise in the circle. And just, he played great. I don't know. I feel like everybody played well. I don't think there was anything that you could really, like, there is definitely some criticisms of this game. It wasn't amazing. There was a lot of mistakes. But again, like, they got the win in a game in which, you probably say they should have probably lost because I thought Philly played just as well, but they got the win.
Well, I wouldn't say they probably should have lost. I think at the end of the day, this was a team. This was two teams playing really well, right, and finding a way to win. But Lane, what's your assessment on tonight? Then we'll get to some more comments.
It's exactly what Adam said. I said this a week ago, right? Like, you can't lose these games, right? Like, there's gonna be games throughout the season, right? Like, we see this every year, right? Where there's that frustrating loss when you lose like 12-0 and it's like, oh, the sky is falling. Or there's that loss, when you're up by 3 goals and you blow it. Or, there's always going to be random losses throughout the season that sometimes I freak out about, sometimes the fans freak out about. Adam's chilling, but that's the way it is, right? We as
I'm
fans,
always right.
But
Sorry, go ahead.
You know what I mean, though, right, Adam? Like, there's 80 at the end of the day. Even though I freak out a lot and I go crazy and break things, at the end of the day, it's 82 games, right? And every game is a different game. There's a different vibe, right? Sometimes you're down 3 goals, sometimes you're up 3 goals, sometimes you're up 2 goals, sometimes you're up 0 goals, sometimes it's a 1-0. You never know what you're gonna get in a game. And these are the kind of games where, like, you kind of got to steal some game because it's going to happen to you going the other way. The Leafs were actually able to steal a game, but they probably didn't deserve it, but they ended up getting the 2 points. And in a conference race that's so tight, so unbelievably tight right now, where last place is only 3 wins away. These are the kind of games where you like. It's nice to see them actually steal one for a change.
Yeah, it was a good win. I also want to say, because Matthews, before this game at least, he had scored in 3 straight games. I would like to say, because he's started to turn up, he has 15 goals since I think it was the start of November. I think it was the stat I saw. I remember saying this, and I remember people kind of like, no, Matthews isn't going to figure it out. I remember saying, what was it, in like November, probably a couple months ago? I said Matthews was going to figure it out. He was going to find new ways to score, and he was going to be okay. I feel like I've been right the last 3 games. I thought he played fine today. I don't think it was his best game. But like, I just wanted to come out and say I was right. Matthews has sort of figured it out. We'll see if he can continue it the rest of the year. But I was right. I told y'all not to freak out.
It's funny. He's still not
right about Sweden too, winning the World Juniors.
He's still not.
I called that one too.
Although even though he's been on such a hot streak, he's still not top 15 in scoring. That's how far behind he was.
Yeah, but guys, you also got to remember you're comparing him to guys that have played that haven't got injured.
No, I know, but
he's on pace. If he played every game, he'd be on pace for 48 goals this year, right now. Which 48 goals is a pretty damn good season. I thought Matthews' game today was, as I'd agree with Adam, wasn't his best, wasn't his worst. But at the end of the day, Philly's also a good structured defensive team, right? They took ice away from Matthews, but still managed a few good chances.
That Philadelphia goalie, he's been the missing piece for Philadelphia this year. Florida to back up from Calgary. Wow, he's had a great year for Philly.
And Trevor Zegras too, right?
Yep.
I still don't like Trevor Zegras.
He doesn't like you.
No, I don't like him. He's done a good job.
He's an
I don't like him either personally, but he's a great fit for Philly. Same with Christian Dvorak. I've never been a huge fan of his, but he's been great in Philly.
Especially for like the attitude. Like, I feel like Philly's very hard nosed. Like, it's a very hard nosed city, and like Trevor Zegras is like very. I don't know how to describe him outside.
I would say he has swagger.
Yes, but he's got that like FU attitude.
And as Rick's pointing out here in the comments, we're under 24 hours until the CFL tampering window opens up.
Yeah.
So this is when we're going to start to see all the CFL free agent. You think NHL free agent frenzy? Well, hold my beer. CFL free agent frenzy is even crazier.
It says 24 days, not 24 hours.
Over the last 24.
It's 24 days, Jacob.
It's not 2014.
He said 24. You said 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
24 days.
Well,
damn it, Jacob.
I'm still excited.
I can tell.
Yeah, I know, because you talk about it. I swear you.
Canadian football!
I think you bring up the tampering window every single show. I don't think there's
the comments bring it up too.
Brought it up. He brings it up every show.
Go to the comments.
Yeah,
people love it here. We go wherever the comments take
Brandon,
us.
I would agree with you. I thought Philly, once they got the game 1-0, tried to just shut it down, which I'm never a fan of teams doing that when they only have a 1-goal lead. I feel once you have a 2-goal lead and then you have a 3-goal lead, definitely just try to clog the neutral zone. 1-goal lead, it doesn't make any sense. But Scotty Laughton with that huge shorthanded goal. And yeah, Laughton was great. What you saw today is why they brought Scott Laughton in.
100%. I love him.
19 for 20 on the faceoffs. Phenomenal penalty killer. He's really found his role. Yeah. He's a good player.
Great
right?
guy,
like, I mean, is he going to be your next 30, 40 goal scorer? No, the Leafs didn't really need that. And you saw tonight, all those role players that they got in the offseason all did what they needed to do, right? And I think that's a big difference between the trade deadline, the offseason to now. I think the Leafs are more built to win these 2-1 games than they were years past.
Right.
Key, don't worry. The camera will stay on for the rest of the show. Don't worry. Please don't worry.
Jacob had to do something with his magic fingers to get my speakers working.
Never say that again.
Oh, Dan, I feel like you knew how that sounded. And
hashtag cut his mic.
That is so bad.
Hello,
that was so bad.
From Dan.
I know, I kid.
I wouldn't. So I think, Brandon, this is to your comment here. I mean, Lane, Brandon speaking on your comment, I believe, saying they thought both teams played well. So why do you feel the Leafs didn't necessarily deserve this win, Lane?
I never said they deserved it. I said they stole it. You walked away. I said they.
Which is the correct word? Which is the correct way to? I feel like say it.
I don't think you listened when you walked away. What I said was to Adam. I said there's 82 games, and there's going to be games where you deserve games, and there's going to be games where you don't deserve game. And I would put this game in the not deserved category, where it feels like because it's true, right? There's 82 games, right? There's going to be games when you're up 5-1 and you lose 6-2. There's going to be games when you're up 7-4 and you lose the game 9-8. It's going to happen in a regular season. The 82 games, it's a wacky season.
Wow, Jacob, why are you making assumptions on what Lane is saying? Sorry, Lane, I cut you off there.
But yeah, I don't think they deserved it. But I think these are just kind of games you gotta go out there and you got to get the 2 points, especially with how tight the race is. We've talked about it on the desk repeatedly, and it's just a fact. The Eastern Conference is so tight. You can lose one game and go from first to last. Like that's how crazy it is right now. So getting 2 points tonight in a game where you really didn't deserve it, it's actually a good thing. You beat Florida in regulation. You came out tonight in a game you probably shouldn't have won, and you're able to get the 2 points. I'd say it's pretty successful last 2 days.
They are now 1 point out of a playoff spot behind the Buffalo Sabres, who after snapping their 10-game winning
streak, have
now won 2 in a row since.
I'm starting to get worried about wearing that hat.
You guys nailed it on the head.
Wear that hat. We'll get arrested.
Nobody else did it either.
Yeah, but I think Austin Matthews was fine tonight. He still had 3 shots.
It's not like anybody else was that impressive either.
I agree with Lauder, bro.
Dan, nobody else was that impressive outside of Laughton, I thought.
I get that. I totally do. However, you expect more from Matthews than everyone else because he's your captain.
Led the team in shots.
Leader and is the highest paid player.
Led the team in shots, Dan.
Yeah, he also blocked a shot 67 miles an hour and he couldn't stand up after.
Dan, because that
5 minutes off. Calm down.
The other guy's blocking 100-mile-an-hour shots.
Dan, that die.
Look, say what you want about Austin Matthews, but I do think he's never shied away from blocking shots throughout his whole career.
No, I give him credit for that.
And Dan, when it hits you in that spot around between the knee and the shin, there's not a lot of padding there. It can just hit you in a weird spot and sting. He didn't leave the bench. He didn't go cry for his mama. He didn't call Lane and ask for a belly rub. He got back on the ice after 5 minutes of game time.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I guess, Dan, you'd be the one that would give the belly rubs because $20 is $20, right, Dan?
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I was like giving Austin Matthews a hard time here.
You know what, Keith?
Yeah, Dan, and I love giving you a hard time, Dan.
I know you do. You keep me on my toes.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of hard times, the Winnipeg Jets.
Jeez.
Oh my!
They were up 3-0 And they
They're
are
up
now, as
3-1.
Rick is pointing out, they are down 4-3.
Jacob, they were up 3-1.
They're up 3-1.
Wow.
Well, close enough.
It was 1-1 and then 2-1, then 3-1.
They have only gotten 14 shots on Calvin Pickard, and there's only 6 minutes left in the third
Jeez.
period.
That's
This
rough.
Winnipeg, everyone hits the panic button about the Leafs. This Winnipeg team makes the Leafs look like the best hockey team to ever touch ice. Like, if you'd only ever watched these two teams before, you would think the Leafs were the best team in the NHL. These Jets suck. And it's crazy because you still, but then again, you look though, Kyle Connor going an assist, Mark Scheifele, 2 assists, Alex Iafallo, an assist, Tanner Pearson has a goal, which is secondary scoring, which doesn't have. The problem is, after you have, Connor, Scheifele, and Iafallo, and maybe Velarde, there's really no one else on this unit that scores, right? It's a huge problem. Well, yeah, they let go of Ehlers. They lost Andrew Cobb, either last year or the year before. They're just
Appleton, everyone they lost.
Mason Appleton, and they replaced them with basically Jonathan Taves.
Yeah.
Right? It's 5 now. There's 5.5 minutes left. Winnipeg. When we get closer to trade deadline, I think that's a team that's definitely going to be selling.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah, I agree, Wilder. The Jets did kind of crash.
Class hard.
Because they started off red hot to start the season, and they've just
I think he means nice by my comment, by the way.
What?
He said nice. I think he meant that by my comment.
Well, then, Dan, you can bask in the glory.
Yeah.
You don't even sit up straight to bask in the glory.
Jeez, Dan.
I can see.
Well, you still got my nice new chair, Jacob.
But the legendary thing that's in the frame is the box.
That's right.
The box of 1812.
I was there for Boxing Day for Nick this year.
But no, overall, I'd say pretty solid win for the Leafs. They've got points in their last 8, which is huge, right? They're 6-0-2. Yeah. As Wilder's pointing out, they are only 1 point out of the dance right now. And Lane, you may need to be getting a haircut by the end of the year, so my Argo hat will fit that beautiful head of yours.
You can't make him cut that beautiful hair. Are you crazy?
Yes.
I have no hair. Do you know how
Wait, Lane, sell Dan your hair.
Oh, yes. Hey, Lane, you need $20.
Sure.
We mean hair from your head, Lane. Just.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, not bad.
As Wilder said, the Leafs are now only 1 point out of the dance. And why don't we take a closer look at the NHL standings?
There's one problem with this win, though. Okay, now that they just got the 2 points, the problem is they gave up the point to Philly, and they're chasing Philly.
Yeah, but right now they're actually not. Philly is in the Metropolitan in the top 3 right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
At the end of the day, you don't want to give up.
Did you forget the division they were in?
Yes, I did for a second.
But
I gotta admit, I did.
Dan, apparently you need to cut one hair.
Dan needs a haircut. One hair, yeah. Literally. I do need a haircut, actually. It's go on the side like the professor from the Back to the Future.
But you look at the Leafs now. They have a positive goal differential. They're 6-2-2 in their last 10. They're getting key points against teams they have to get ahead of in the standings. Look, at the end of the day, they're starting to play a lot better. And speaking of a lot better, I have a gas or ass for everybody.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Yes, there is. Or ass. Or who cares? Gas.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Adam's in the who cares category.
If Dennis Hildeby continues to play this well, Anthony Stolarz will be traded by the deadline.
Gas. Holy gas. That is the most obvious gas in a gas or ass ever.
This is causing a lot of controversy on social media.
So easy. It doesn't matter what Stolarz did last year. I could care less what he did last year.
Yeah.
He has awful to start this year. There is
there's
there is no reason to keep him when Hildeby is playing this well. To send Hildeby back to the AHL is a crime.
I
Oh,
agree
It
with
is a
100%.
crime to that man's
Let's just say
development.
same
Dennis
thing.
Hildeby has played
That
phenomenal.
is if he goes back to the AHL, he should when his contract expires, he should just leave.
Never mind
demand
that.
a
I think if
trade.
they send
That's
him
a
down,
joke.
I think he'll request a trade.
Yeah, that's
Well,
ridiculous.
he'll have to because he's
It's a
two-way
crime.
contract
He's an
now.
NHL goalie. He is an
Yeah.
NHL goalie.
He's too
I
good.
mean,
He's
the
playing too
win-loss
well.
record is not great, but the rest of the statistics for him are really solid. He's got a good
I
goals
don't care
against
about the
average, good
win-loss
save
record.
percentage. We got a who cares for the Gasser ass today in the chat.
I
Hey,
feel like we
Chris is
only
back.
put that option for Christopher. That's the only
You
reason
know
the
what?
option's there.
We listen to our viewers.
We do.
But yeah, I'm just looking at Dennis Hildeby. He's been able to the steps
Keep
he's
leaps in
taken
games.
from last year to this year is crazy. Because
Yeah, he looks
last
so
year I thought he
unconfident.
needed another full season in the AHL. I'm like, he's
He
just
looked
not
very
there.
Yeah, he looked very unconfident last year. Like he just didn't look comfortable up in the NHL. This year, I don't know what he did in the offseason, but he is very comfortable up here in the NHL this
look at
year.
that.
Like I don't know what like for a situation, he came into a team that was very
Yes.
like combustible compared to last year.
Mhm.
That like I don't know what he did in the offseason. I don't know what has
Ooh,
changed,
I love this trade.
but he has been phenomenal this year, and I love it for him.
Yeah,
Schweden!
100%.
And we got back in the comments here. Great game by the Buds. They clearly watch us. Sweden
Sweden!
did the same. Cookie.
I love Coach.
Trade Stolars for Shen.
Oh, yes.
I could see
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't
Done.
mind. No disrespect to Philip Myers and or Simone
That's
Benoit.
probably not
I'd
gonna
much rather
happen.
have Luke Shen as my sixth or seventh defenseman there.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
Luke-
just
I
be
mean,
honest. Luke
I don't know
Senn's the
why
best
Winnipeg
sixth
healthy
defenseman in the
scratches him
NHL.
at times.
Although I did hear Darren Drager did say that
Sweden.
that apparently the Leafs are looking to acquire Luke Shannon. It wouldn't cost
Thank
much
you.
apparently.
I was
You
feeling
know
a
what?
little
I could totally
underdog
see
last
Leafs
few
bringing
days,
Luke
but I'm
Shen
back.
back because there's a good chance Chris Tanev, never mind, miss it the whole season. He might miss the whole playoffs. He might not play again this year. And you'd want to bring in one more penalty killing defenseman because I don't like Morgan Riley killing penalties. He should just be more of a power play specialist kind of guy.
And I thought Brandon Carville played good tonight, considering it was his first game back in a
Second
while.
game
But
back.
like what you said, Jacob, it's a question mark for him too, because his time as a Maple Leaf hasn't been 100% lately. I like the guy. I remember him from his legendary Boston days, but it's like with Brandon Carville's question marks, you might want a veteran like Luke Sen.
Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in having any extra big tough defenseman around. Okay,
Big hugs.
we gotta hug everyone.
Big hugs.
Adam,
Big
aren't you hugging me?
hug. Big
Man,
group
feels-
hug.
How we
feels like
hugging?
back in, like, the crazy
Big
times 2021.
Sweden Cookie Monster hug.
You know what? I think the Elks could make it by the top 4 in the CFL power rankings potentially by week 2. I think that's possible because anything can happen when Timothy goes to school.
That's
And I heard Timothy didn't skip. I feel bad for someone like Taves in Winnipeg. You have a career coming to a close, and that team is playing like trash. Yeah, you know what?
I agree with that. I feel
It
bad
is
for him,
really
too.
tough for. I think the expectations on Jonathan Taves were just too high.
Nobody should have expected like anything more than Taves being like still getting back to being used to playing in the NHL. That was the only expectation I had, at least, was
Yeah.
that I felt he was going to struggle because he hadn't played an NHL game in 2 years. What else would I expect?
Right.
And then him just getting used to being back in the NHL for a year and then maybe doing something next year if Winnipeg kept him around. But
Like Winnipeg brought him in and made him the second line center.
not a good idea. I don't know why they didn't go out and sign somebody else, but ridiculous.
Oh, he needs distance hugs. Next time, we'll move slightly away from the screen.
Guys, you want to hear Stuart Skinner in his last 3 games as a Pittsburgh Penguin? He has faced 70 shots, has allowed 3 goals and a 957 save percentage.
Yeah, what happened
That is-
there, eh?
Okay, but this is what Stuart Skinner always does. He's like that Katy Perry song. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you
Yeah.
know. Canada knows a lot about Katy Perry now. So
Yeah, that's right.
More than I want to know about Katy Perry. To be
you know
honest.
what though?
Way more
I
than I
do
needed to.
wonder, hypothetically, if Edmonton doesn't win a cup again, now who's to blame? You got rid of the one guy you
Charlie's
blame every
injured.
year.
What?
No, but if you blame Stuart Skinner every year, and let's say Tristan Jarry doesn't get the job done,
Always
won't.
stays injured.
but I don't think I still have the opinion that Tristan Jarry was not a huge upgrade from.
He
Stuart
wasn't.
Skinner.
That much was
Very
obvious when they made
comparable
the trade.
goaltenders, and I don't understand trading Skinner and Brett Kulak, a pretty serviceable defenseman.
Yeah, crazy.
Like if you're gonna do it, like I would, let's say they went and got and they said, "Look, we're gonna take a chance with the Leafs and hope Stolars is healthy by the playoffs hit." I could see it because Stolars has puts up some really good numbers. Like I would understand it if he's healthy and playing to his ability. It's an upgrade. Tristan Jarry and Stuart Skinner. You look at career stats; they're super comparable.
Did you guys see what happened in the Montreal Florida game? Okay, I'll tell you what.
I saw the beautiful
Because
goal by
obviously-
Noah Dobson.
So what happened is that Philip Deneau got sent to the penalty box for a high stick to Lundell. Philip Deneau did not hit Antoine Lundell. Lundell dove. And then the refs proceeded, after calling the penalty, to go over to Marty St. Louis and basically just apologized for falling for Lundell's dive. And still, like, they still kept the penalty because you can't review it and then take it back on
No,
just
you
a 2-minute minor. So it's like they were put into a bad situation because they believed a diving. They then go and apologize. And it's like, why even apologize? You're like, it's obvious you missed the dive. And it's like Florida's again getting away with stuff that they shouldn't be getting away with. And it's like the refs have got to be like the NHL's got to do something.
Today they got away with playing like crap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Their butt 6-2.
It's ridiculous.
And I mean, like, Montreal is really, as if they can, I know Montembeault had a good game today, but if they go get like a true starting goalie, watch this team for a cup run. They're fast, they're physical, really good defense, great goaltending. I mean, not great goaltending, but they get great goaltending. And
I
back
call it Montreal's the best Canadian team.
an interesting take from Rick here. It was from Hamilton Sports Central, by the way. If you are looking
Great podcast.
for some
Listen
great
to it, everyone.
content there, do give him a good old like-o and a subscribe.
100%.
Yeah, you could see this is interesting. If they don't get it done, is it McDavid the one that gets the boot the way Gretzky did?
Whoa.
I think that's so interesting.
LA.
So I was of the opinion this summer when the rumors, of course, the
Edmonton wins.
Leafs Nation going a little bit crazy over Connor McDavid. I remember this. Connor McDavid showing up from where he's from, just showed up at the GTA. Leafs Nation was like, oh yeah, Connor McDavid's coming. I'm like,
No,
he lives in the GTA, people. He grew
He's
up
got
in
a
the
summer
GTA.
house.
Yeah, like I'm like,
Yeah.
calm down a little bit.
He's
His
from
wife,
Newmarket.
I'm pretty sure his wife. No, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking of somebody else.
He is
but
from Newmarket, though. Fun fact.
yes, no, he is. Yes, I think his
He was
wife's
born
from
from the
Newmarket
same
too.
hospital as me. So
But-
you could say I'm basically Connor McDavid.
So I will say I was of the opinion this summer that I don't think Connor McDavid will get drafted. I mean, not drafted, sorry,
What?
but traded. Can I continue? I made a mistake. Traded. Oh, I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
Sorry.
Okay, they got so I don't think he'll get traded because I think it would just take too much. I don't think LA also.
Kevin
I don't think
McKenna
LA is
might
gonna
not get
wanna-
drafted, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
never
my
gonna live
God,
this one
that's
down.
terrible.
I'm never gonna live this one down.
Gavin McKenna will
But
definitely get.
so
I know. I'm just kidding.
So I don't
I'm
think he'll get
kidding.
traded because I don't think LA is willing to give what they are gonna have to give up, which is one of their young players. Like they'll have to give up like a Brandon Clark, Quinton Byfield, somebody else like that. And then plus like draft picks and stuff to acquire a talent like Connor McDavid. I just don't think any team is willing to match what the value of Connor McDavid is. I just don't think
Probably
any team's
not,
gonna
though.
going to be able to do it because it's just going to be what, a 2-year rental after this season. It's like, because there's no, like, you don't know how much he's going to ask for in 2 years.
No, it'll be a
when he's
3-year
out.
rental because he signed a 3-year deal starting next year.
Oh yes, thank you, Jacob.
Look,
Thank you.
I'm being honest. If
I
I
just don't think anybody can match it.
I will tell you, I think who would do it, and I'm not saying this will happen.
No
I'm
trade
not
clause?
saying it will happen, but if any team would do it, it would be the Carolina Hurricanes. They are desperate to get over the hump. I could see them saying, "Here's 20 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they're gonna throw for a
7
lot.
prospects, and here's my lunch money, and here's an autographed picture of Lane, and here's Dan doing laundry for you for the next 6 to 8 years."
Now I will say, because I thought
I would take that trade.
I thought this in the summer, that I thought the package. Now, I'm not saying Connor McDavid and Wayne Gretzky had the same trade value when they traded him, but it would be something along the lines of the package Edmonton got for Wayne Gretzky. Maybe a little bit different because, of course, things are different now than they were in the 80s when he was traded. I just think like it'd be something like that, like something of a big package like that.
Adam, apparently you're a part of the big package.
Oh,
Take that as you will.
I don't know. This is confusing. I don't know. Okay.
But I mean, I will say,
I don't think Edmonton will take me, but okay.
To Rick's point, Kevin Lowe is an odd general manager.
He is.
But I also agree with Chris.
True.
I don't know if I don't think McDavid would waive his no trade clause.
He's not
because he took such a big pay cut to stay at Edmonton.
Well, I was going to say he must have a no trade clause or a pay cut, right?
The only thing is, they can just wake up one day. Let's say Edmonton the next 2.5 years starts to struggle because
he'll ask.
I could see it, but go ahead, Dan. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, that's all I had to say. I said the fact that let's be honest, he probably took a $5 million pay cut per year, right? It's $15 million right there. There's no way he took a $15 million pay cut without getting a no trade clause. So it's not you can just wake up one day and say, you know what? I regret trading Skinner. Jerry's injured or all that. I'm going to trade McDavid for something to do. No, you can't do that.
I think what people are saying is you can Skinner was the scapegoat at Edmonton.
Yeah.
And Lane, apparently you owe Brandon an autographed picture of yourself.
Why?
Because you're Dasco, bro. You're dancing.
True.
But no, all I was getting at with this whole thing,
he does have
like you
photo of me.
Stuart Skinner for everything, even in series and playoffs. He played well. I would like to add this: Stuart Skinner, like him or lump him, played some very good games for Edmonton in playoff runs. You cannot deny that.
Playoff games,
and he got some shutouts. He made some big saves and big moments. And if you said all we need is someone different than Stuart Skinner, it's kind of like Leafland. Okay, everyone said Marner's the problem. Where's the cup, right? It's kind of, and not that I'm a Mitch Marner fan, but at the same time, when someone's a scapegoat and you get rid of the goat, well, eventually someone else, you got to figure out what the root of the problem is. And I'm saying this. Yes, Edmonton won today, and that's great. That's cute. They beat the worst team in the NHL.
Isn't Rudy problem pie?
I still think Edmonton will not win the cup this year. I think they'll go out earlier than they did last year.
Yeah, I think so.
I have zero faith in that order team because they have less depth.
Way worse.
They have less depth. Still mediocre goaltending. Your best defenseman's Evan Bouchard, who I don't think is very good defensively.
You lost Corey Perry.
You lost Corey. You've lost so many good players in Edmonton.
Even Jeff Skinner set up the game-tying goal in the San Jose game the other night, right? And I know Jeff Skinner was a problem in Edmonton. No one liked him. But, there's someone else.
I never heard he was a problem in the dressing room. I think it's
I don't mean that
I think
way.
Jeff Skinner was kind of like what Jonathan Toews has been in Winnipeg. Florida? I think people were expecting him to come to Edmonton and just magically become a 30-goal scorer again.
Yeah,
and he's not that player, right?
He won't. Yeah. He doesn't work in Florida. He doesn't work to have the style.
Yeah, I don't know if McDavid really fits Florida style. However, I mean, I think, and I will say this though, I think McDavid going to any team makes them better. I don't think there's an argument there. And yeah, Chris, I'm just kind of saying with Edmonton, I just don't really. To me, the team got worse unless they make some massive moves at the deadline, which is definitely possible. Yeah, Colorado, I would say right now, if I was going to pick favorites to win the Cup, it would either be Colorado or Dallas.
It's the Avs and everybody else.
Yeah,
Avs and Dallas and everybody else.
I really think Dallas is a team that they keep losing to Colorado. Eventually, they got to beat them. And I think Dallas is really close, unless they trade Jason Robertson, which is rumors if they don't want to re-sign him.
I just want to point out quickly,
crazy.
Victor Albertson, who's having a great year in Boston, has 20 points and is a +3 in 32 games. Jeff Skinner is only 11 points in 30 games, -9, but still, those are some key points that are missing out of Edmonton right now.
Well, and all they really brought in was Roscovic and some
He's
guys from
okay.
minors. Yeah, he's okay, but they need more secondary scoring. And unless it's just they're just saying, well, let's do what we can this year and hope by next year with the cap up they can afford it. I don't know.
Maybe ask for game plan.
But
maybe the same this year's practice.
The difference is with Edmonton, guys, with McDavid and Draisaitl, you will always be competitive.
But with Vlahovic, you only have for 1 year, 1.5 mil, right? And Vlahovic,
oh my gosh, Brandon! Yeah, these two studs. I will never understand why they let Holloway.
Yeah, oh my god,
let these
idiotic move.
Yeah,
these are two very good players who have played very well since they left.
100%.
Holloway's been injured a lot this year. He's been struggling a little.
Oh, I love Kane as a Maple Leaf. I am so upset if they didn't get Kane in the offseason. I honestly thought
$5 million.
I honestly thought with Mitch Marner gone, Kane on the Twins, another player Edmonton really got rid of, right?
I never thought he was going to come to Toronto.
I thought Kane was the perfect guy for the top 6 to replace Mitch Marner. And that's what I've been saying all year. You're not going to get a 100-point guy, but you need a top 6 guy that's better than Martelli. Kane was the answer.
But he would
I've already made my feelings perfectly clear on Evander Kane.
No.
My feelings perfectly clear.
Kane, I was talking about Patrick Kane. I don't want
I do not want Evander Kane anywhere near this team.
Neither do I. Yeah.
There are better players than Evander Kane out there, and yeah, I get why Wilder and Dan you like him.
Because he's nowhere near as effective as he
physical.
used to be.
He can still score, but to me, he's Dakota Joshua with more drama for more money.
He hasn't been effective as he used to be on like San Jose and Buffalo. He hasn't been that guy in like 6 years. He has not been the same player as he used to be in a long time. And I don't want to wash it up.
Like he's been okay. He's got 20 points in 42 games.
Like Evander Kane used to be an absolute.
It'd be perfect to play at Max Domi.
Evander Kane used to be such a great player, and he just always had like personal struggles that have gotten in his way of really stepping up his level to the next level in the NHL.
Which is a shame.
And it's just like I don't want that because Evander Kane is not. I would take Evander Kane from a couple years ago, but I don't want this version of Evander Kane that's so injury prone and just he hasn't been effective.
I would take this Evander Kane at $1.5 million to $2 million, not at 5.
Yeah, so much less money.
That's my issue. It's just his salary. Like to me, I would take Dakota Joshua at his 3-ish than Evander Kane at his 5.
Well, why not have both? Why not?
Because there's this magical thing called a salary cap.
No, but hear me out. Kane
and you can't waste over $8 million on 2 bottom 6 checkers.
Hear me out. Kane.
I'm playing chess. You're playing checkers.
Okay. Wait, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt this scintillating conversation about Evander Kane. But I am watching the playoff. Yes, I do. I do, Lane. That is perfectly all right. I didn't want to talk about Evander Kane right now. But I'm watching the college football, the college football playoff semifinals, and there was Miami just got a player kicked out, I think, for targeting. 17-16 Miami, fourth quarter, and they just got called for targeting on a helmet to helmet hit.
Wow.
Didn't look great. Didn't look great at all in the replay. That is tough.
That's what I was going to say, Wilder, but I interrupted.
Yeah, he should get traded. Sorry, Dan. Dan, I apologize.
No,
I
it's all
apologize,
good.
Yeah, but guys,
Oh,
you can
good.
get so
But
much
just to go
better
back-
for Anthony Stolarz than Evander Kane.
But
Yeah,
just to go
that's
back to
true.
Wilder's point here.
Then I want
okay,
Kane
the
for
money-
Sherwood, not Evander
The
Kane.
money
if I'm gonna
totally
trade Vancouver.
works. The money totally works. Kane had 44 points last year in 77 games in the season. Then you look at his playoffs numbers. Even his playoff numbers, he got 12 points in 21 games. Playoff performer. Leafs need that. Machelli got $3.5 million. So you're only paying extra $1.5 million over Machelli.
Marchelli's
You can
better
make
than
up
Kane.
$1.5 million from
By a
anywhere.
mile.
Trading Stolarz, no problem. And then you got Kane and Joshua and Waugh and Lawton. Holy cow, you're building a great team.
You have a team that can't skate.
Who cares?
You may as well just kept Ryan Reeves.
You got Captain Underpants that can skate. You got William Nylander that can skate. You got Matthew Knives that can skate. Yeah, see, Jacob admitted.
No.
Wilder and I have a good point here.
Yeah, but if Evander
if
Kane
Evander
comes
Kane
and
is
Evander Kane
cheaper,
doesn't
then you
play
have
in the
a good
top
point.
6, he's useless. Like, you're paying a guy to way too much money to be in the bottom 6. If he doesn't come and play top 6 minutes, the trade is useless at the end of the day.
Power play time. You're giving him power
I
play
would-
time.
I would
And this is
rather
a good
go out
point,
and
too.
trade
Vancouver's
Stolarz
not gonna
for
want Stolarz, guys.
anybody else at this point. I'd rather trade Stolarz for somebody else. Like
I
a
don't-
Jake DeBrusk would be awesome. Like I think
Yeah,
a
was
Jake
gonna say
DeBrusk is a
DeBrusk
better
would be way
version.
better.
Jake DeBrusk is a better
yeah, Jake
version
DeBrusk is
of
fine.
what Evander Kane is.
Now, Brandon, the only reason you could say about this does Vancouver still feel Thatcher Demko, can he stay healthy?
Yeah, that's true.
Mind you, can
Yeah.
make the argument, does anyone feel Anthony Stolarz can stay healthy? That's the same argument. But like if I'm going Edmonton, I'm calling about Jake DeBrusk and Kiefer Sherwood. I'm not calling about Evander Kane.
Is DeBrusk still in Vancouver?
Wait, right back. I gotta plug in my computer.
Okay, so
Boy,
I
everyone.
think they would trade DeBrusk for anything because they just need to, but they would want a draft pick, I would feel like, because Vancouver might just be selling, especially if they trade Elias Pettersson, which I've seen a lot of, that's been heating up. Elias Pettersson trade rumors especially after the Hughes trade. I've seen those rumors because Elias Pettersson hasn't been too bad this year. Because he was bad last year, but I think he's improved. Sherwood, I understand wanting Sherwood for sure
I
because
would
he's
like
had
to
he's
see
had a
Sherwood.
great year this year. But can he actually and I want to say he's kept it up this year. But is that something that he will
17
continue
goals,
to do?
6 assists, 23 points. He's a -10, but
Yeah, but do you see where I'm coming from, Jacob? Though
I do because he hasn't.
because if
but-
you make that trade, you want somebody who will be like
Depending on what you give
efficient.
up, though, if he's just a rental player, as long as you're not
Yeah.
giving up, maybe you're just giving up another first-round pick. We don't seem to like those in Toronto.
as long as
No.
you don't give up too much for him. I just feel like if he doesn't if we bring him in and then sign him to an extension based off of how he performed this year, and then doesn't perform well this year, we're gonna be in a conversation next year about trading Sherwood for basically nothing because
Screw it. Let's just call the Rangers and say, what does it take to get Panarin?
that's gonna be a lot. Oh wait, no, actually, New York might not ask for too much.
The
Especially
Rangers
if
are
he doesn't
probably
want
going
to
to sell.
extend.
Shesterkin got injured the other night. I'm not sure what his
Adam
update was.
Fox is back on LTIR. Like I don't understand what's going on with Adam Fox at the moment. But
I'm
he
liking
is so
Sherwood.
injury
Like,
prone.
Sherwood had
Yeah.
40 points last year. So in fact, he had 40 points last year. He's on pace to do about 40 points again this year. I think you can easily say he's a consistent 40-point guy. I don't think it's anything.
What was he the year before?
27 in Nashville.
Okay. Well, he
Right.
probably wasn't playing heavy minutes last year, though.
Last year,
I
he
mean,
was
2 years
playing-
ago. Sorry. I mean, 2
Yeah,
years ago
last
in
year he
Nashville.
played 14 minutes. This year he played 17 minutes. In Nashville, he played 12 minutes. So it really depends on his ice time too, right? But I'm just saying,
For his
Well, let's
minutes,
see
it
what
sounds like
happens.
good value, though. Like for his
yeah,
minutes.
his cap hit's 1.5 right now, but he'll be a free agent next year. So you probably have to up him to around $4 million roughly, right?
Yeah, probably.
Which with the cap going up, but that's not even a lot, really. When you think about it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but you're
Why
still
would I
paying him
say?
$4 million. I seriously,
Oh,
I've been
nice.
saying this.
Sweet.
I feel like I've told Jacob this constantly. I hate when people say, and I know people are just saying it because it's true, but it's
Yeah.
like whenever people are like, "Oh yeah, you can give him $4 million. The cap's going up. It doesn't really matter. And I'm like, you're still
Well, it
giving
does.
like it's the same conversation people have about Luke Hughes. And I'm like, when
Right.
when his contract came out, I feel so bad for the kid. I will get to why I feel bad for him. He was given $9 million, and people are like, oh yeah, no, it doesn't really matter because $9 million is going to turn into something less with the cap when the cap goes up. I'm like, no, you're still paying him $9 million. You're still paying a player who hasn't proved he's worth $9 million. $9 million. You're paying him close to what Cale Makar is making, and he's nowhere near the player Cale Makar is. And I will say, I feel bad for the guy because he had 2 own goals recently, but I don't think he was really at fault for either of those 2. Like, it's just unfortunate bounce. And it's like, I feel bad for the kid for getting booed. He doesn't deserve it, but he does.
No, he doesn't.
He does get treated a lot differently than I think other players who have struggled like he has for the last 2 years. Like, he hasn't exactly been amazing in his NHL career so far.
Mhm.
And I feel like he gets treated a lot differently because of his last name and the fact that his brother is such a big part of New Jersey, and they want to keep those 2 around in hopes that they could potentially get Quinn Hughes.
By the way, what do you guys think? I want to know what's your opinion on the whole New Jersey scandal? Like, I was listening to it a bit on the radio, like, because so they go up, they get their one of their players gets booed, bullied, and then they follow it up by getting absolutely slaughtered 9-0.
Yeah,
I love the response though. I love the response though from Luke Hughes' teammates after he got booed. I love the response that they all like Nico Hischier. I love this story because I saw it after the game that Nico Hischier was not set to talk after that game that Luke Hughes got booed at. But he basically just got the attention of the media and he asked to speak because they were all waiting for the player who just screwed up big time and costed his team the game. And I'm like, I love that like his teammate came out and defended him. I like that, especially his captain. I love that. I love that they at least came out and defended a young
But then they
teammate.
didn't play good.
They did, but it's like at least I will say at least they came out. Like I feel like that's a good.
By the way,
like Lane, I don't like. I'm just talking about the response to what happened to Luke Hughes.
I see
like
what
the
Adam's
response
saying.
they had. Like I like how they responded to the media at least, and they came out and defended a young teammate. Their game wasn't great.
There's something that everyone's forgetting though. Luke Hughes got paid.
Yeah.
When you get paid, the microscope
the contract
becomes
isn't
on you.
But Jacob, the contract hasn't kicked in yet. He's not making $9 million.
It doesn't matter though. You know,
but I'm just saying he's not making $9 right now.
Oh my gosh, the Avalanche are up 8-0.
That's what I was about to say.
Who are they playing?
Ottawa.
Oh man,
I know. But that's what I was saying when they started talking about controversy. I'm like
worse in sense.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw.
I might be going.
Why Davis not?
I might be going to the Sens game this weekend.
Oh no!
I kind of don't want to go anymore.
They said
the tickets are free.
They said that the Markstrom.
I might be going. I don't know if my sister got tickets or not.
But yeah, the Jacob Markstrom performance with the Devils was statistically the worst goalie performance in NHL history since stats have been tracked.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, he has it. So that they measured the game, he was only supposed to give up 2 goals. He gave up 9. He statistically, by how his team played in front of him and how they actually played the game, statistically it was the worst. It was literally the worst goalie performance in NHL history since the stat has been tracked.
But speaking of controversy, and it's coming up in the comments.
So now we have to talk about it.
Some pretty serious allegations today, all made up online.
You want me to cover this? I got everything
crazy.
ready.
Yeah, I think Lane's got the best on this.
If you want to start the tweets, if you want to start with if you have the tweets, let's bring those tweets
up.
Or the X's or the whatever.
Lane's got this before everyone.
So this is kind of where it started today. Julian McKenzie, who is a reputable reporter. He works with Steve Dangle. He said some pretty good. He said the Ottawa Senators currently do not have Linus Ullmark on their roster, according to their media site, and Puckpedia just took him up the Sens roster. So basically, what happened was because of his he stepped away from personal problems, and they removed him from the roster. Then started a huge rumor online, which I will get down to here, which were people starting a fake rumor on Twitter that Linus Ullmark apparently came home from road games and outed players, and he apparently named names of players, and apparently cheated on some girl, and his wife apparently went out and started saying all these players. And this is a lot of the fans started kind of causing up all these drama because of the whole Uber situation that happened a few years ago. The Senators have been playing bad lately, and now Linus Ullmark stepping away. So a bunch of toxic fans, kind of jumped to conclusion, made up this whole hocus pocus story. They tried to get fake reporters and make fake accounts and make it seem like it was really going on. And then eventually,
apparently the guy who started the rumor, apparently he said that he was he knew of what was going on, because apparently I don't know if he worked with the Senators, but apparently he talked to somebody who told him at least he heard at least 3 different stories about what was going on. And I'm like, dude, this guy made a whole burner account to say all this stuff is wild to me.
So then eventually, and if Jacob, if you want to read this, I'm not the best reader, but Steve Staios eventually, after a lot of controversy, dropped this statement on social media.
So the statement is, our organization was extremely disappointed to read the completely fabricated and false stories that are spreading around social media about our hockey club. Linus is away from our team due to personal reasons, and he has the entire organization's support. We ask that people respect his privacy, but clearly that respect was not heard by the lowest forms of trolls.
I can't believe you said that in this
internet. But clearly, was not heard by lowest review on the internet. We are disgusted that outside forces attempting to disrupt our hockey club. This statement will put an end to this ridiculous speculation that has spread. So obviously, where did we go? Dan, where are we?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Am I on the desktop?
Johnson. Oh, I'm right here. Hey, we were here the whole time.
Clearly, this is,
crazy story.
This is fake, right? I think we can all agree, obviously, after the statement from Ottawa, and, we can all
It's not true.
Yeah, that was that. I remember when I saw the story,
it's not true.
And I was like, why would Linus Ullmark do any of this stuff? I'm like, none of this stuff makes any sense to me. I was like,
I think what people started believing is because not many years ago we had the whole Uber situation, and it kind of broke into thing. And let's be honest, that whole scenario.
Yeah, but this situation and that situation.
No, I know, but
they're talking to a stranger.
No, they don't have jobs. They don't have jobs.
I can see
Adam,
what differences.
Adam, the only thing is, the only reason why I think people believed it is because it kind of went down in a similar fashion, right? The Sens were playing bad, and then it became some story on Twitter, and then people didn't believe it, and then it turned out to be true. And, again, I'm going to say this again, but I said this in our chat. It's hard right now because social media and AI have so much power. I believe the state.
It's crazy.
I shared a statement when we were talking about the Patriot, but Stephon Diggs, and someone put Robert Kraft in his whole Twitter, and it was a troll. You don't know you don't know what's real and what's not real. There's people tweeting about who impersonate celebrities and agents about baseball players being traded and signed, and you think, oh, this guy's been traded. You find out it's not even the same guy. There's all these fake AI accounts that you can make a really realistic video of me doing something crazy, and it looks like I really did it. Which is actually funny. There's a good movie coming out in January about that.
Yeah,
I don't really want to see movies. I want to see that movie, but
me too.
But my point is, it's actually it's so realistic right now that you don't know what's real or not. And when we see things like this, it's hard not to think that maybe there's some truth to this. Maybe these maybe these people are on their burner accounts. But I'm glad that that Steve Staios did come out tonight and say something, because I think it would have looked really bad on the organization for them to not say something and just leave it alone and let that like
100%.
keep festering. So I'm glad that Steve Staios, even though you could say some people would say that his statement was a little inappropriate, calling trolls, and some people are saying
I don't have a problem with what he said at all.
Yeah,
no, I know some
either.
people say, well, I know, but some people are saying, well, you shouldn't say that. But so what? Look what they said about his team.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
will say, when I first saw this, I actually thought, because I put it into our chat, I thought of the D'Angelo Russell and Swaggy P, which is Nick Young's situation that went down with the Lakers in like 2015. Damn, Chris.
That cost us a cup of
Damn, Christopher.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
The Leafs winning a Stanley Cup in
That scared
1967.
me.
And I was like, that couldn't have
That
really
was so loud in my ears. Jeez Louise.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
But no, you are right. Like AI is scary. If I'm going to be honest with you, lovely people.
Oh God.
AI is these deep fakes, which is why, for example, a prime conversation we've had at the desk privately, which we will at some point bring to light, is the conversation of AI music. And as you guys may know, I'm strongly against it.
I feel like we've talked about this on air before.
No, but we're gonna have a much deeper conversation.
Oh, okay.
I don't deep into my soul, beyond two souls, if you will.
I'm not gonna really say anything during that. I feel like I don't know what to say about that.
It's the problem with AI is it's becoming too realistic. Like you watch these deep fakes are scary because they look real.
Well, we had an episode previously when we talked about overuses of AI, I believe, one of our previous episodes. You could always go back and listen. Now we had a great discussion about this. But just to go back to this Ottawa situation, maybe I'm aging myself a little bit, but it reminds me of the whole Jeff Carter, Mike Richards situation.
How is that aging yourself? Those guys both have played in the last 20 years. Both of those guys have played in my lifetime.
Hey, but Adam,
I don't know that age.
Like,
okay. So maybe it's not aging myself too bad. My bad. But anyway, it's like, like that situation was true, unfortunately. And the thing is just the players that they picked Drake Matheson, which I know he had nothing to do with Team Canada situation, but it just turns out he was on the Team Canada that it happened. And this came out right after the World Juniors. And let's be honest, the World Juniors Team Canada has not been the same since this whole thing came out.
They also picked on Shane Pinto, too.
That was my other point. Shane Pinto was the other player. And of course, his whole situation of the gambling situation. And now since that happened, whole many other with the NBA situation we talked about before on the FBI, right? So maybe it's fake. Well, I shouldn't say maybe. It is fake. We know that. But whoever made this up did the homework and targeted the white players on the team.
He even targeted a guy. Wow, Dan. Dan, he even targeted a guy who literally, he didn't get released, but he literally targeted a guy who saw a saying they got rid of them, so it's easy to pick on a guy you just got rid of because he's not even there to defend himself.
Well,
that's how really sick this is.
And in our comment section here, and this is terrifying, right? And obviously,
they are.
We at the desk do not condone
what's been happening for a while,
disgusting. Though. It's this thing called, so if you ever see this app anywhere called Grok or Grok. So it's like Twitter's AI, and it's being used to make unclothed. I think that's a perfect way to describe it. So thank you. Of women and children. And in Europe, they're talking about banning the platform. And this is why we talk about AI is so bloody dangerous. Like look, I'm not saying don't use AI. That's not what I'm saying. It can be a great tool, but it's a tool. It's not the whole toolkit. And you need to be super careful of what you're putting into AI because AI is always learning, right?
Yeah.
And I think, you know what, we're going to be the generation where Detroit Become Human and iRobot.
Yeah.
Maybe not in our lifetime, maybe, but at some point we're going to see this realistically could happen. And this is a very odd rabbit hole we're going down on a Toronto Maple Leaf post-game show. That's what happens on these live shows, and I love it. We talk about what you want to talk about. And I think at the end of the day, the AI world is scary because I don't think the people who make the AI understand it enough to know what its capabilities are. Because remember, AI is always learning. Eventually, AI will become smarter than us.
Yeah.
They not like us, as Kendrick would say. And it's something that it's a scary situation. But Bo Bichette.
Oh, good thing about my Blue Jays.
I don't know if you boys have been hearing this, but
Yes,
the rumor
I
is
did.
Yankees $300 million.
Anyway,
That's
apparently,
crazy.
it apparently is a meeting with Philadelphia on Monday.
Born
Philly
and
would give
raised
him the
on
money, I would
Cleveland,
feel
where he
like.
spent most of
I
his
don't
days.
think it is crazy. I think he
Yes,
is
it
worth
is.
$300 million.
It's insane.
No, it's not.
Yes,
what
it
is he
is.
worth? I guess how
He had over 300 batting against Ablett.
I
He
guess-
was an all-star.
I
It's not
guess it
true.
depends on how much you really value. He almost led the MLB in hits for like the third straight year or something like that. I guess it
Yeah.
depends on how much you value getting on base and not
Right.
maybe hitting it as deep because Bo Bichette doesn't hit it as deep as maybe other players on this team do.
No,
he
he
won't hit
doesn't.
it as often, but he does get on base. So I guess it depends on how much you value that.
Well, I guess he's
And
not
how
coming
much-
back to
and how much-
Toronto.
His knee would really is going to really affect his base running heading
Now,
into this
what-
season.
That's a good point.
I
from
think
you,
that's why he hasn't
Yeah.
gotten the money yet. It's because
Yeah.
people are still wondering if his knee will still be affecting him. Oh my gosh, Ole Miss just scored a touchdown and just took the lead again. Sorry,
Whoa.
guys. Going back to
Not
that
good.
because Miami just possibly just threw it's 3:13 left in the game. So still a lot of time. But
Wow.
Miami nearly had them stopped and then took a terrible defensive pass interference penalty and just gifted Ole Miss a touchdown. They're up by 1 right now with the kick still to come. Dramatic game again. If you guys
Wow.
remember, the last time we were on, Ole Miss was playing Georgia, and I was commentating on
Yeah.
that game too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the college
Literally.
football playoffs right now. They're going for 2, guys. They're going for 2.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ottawa got a
Oh
goal,
man.
boys.
Ottawa had 1 goal.
Avalanche up by a touchdown plus the extra point.
I just want to add about Bo Bichette. I think Jacob nailed it on the head from day one. I think the reason why Bo Bichette hasn't got his $300 million yet is because the Jays made it to the World Series without him. Once
Yep.
they got him, they still didn't get it. I love Bo Bichette. I would give him $300 million. I would keep him as a Blue Jay, but I think Jacob nailed
I
it
think
on
he's
the head. I
gone.
think that's why we're still talking about this.
You think
I think
Bo?
he's-
Where do you think Bo's going, Lane?
Probably Philly or maybe the Dodgers. Dodgers have been quiet. They haven't been spending their. They haven't. I hate to say it, but they've been really quiet ever since those rumors about them potentially landing Tarek Skubal. But by the way, I'll pull it up.
They would have had to trade like a lot to get Scoop.
By the way,
Adam, what's the last bowl called? Because I was just gonna say cinnamon toast crunch, but I'm not sure.
They actually did have a cinnamon toast crunch bowl.
Yay!
Let me look it up because I know this one is the I think it's like the Fiesta Bowl or something like that. Because they've already had the Rose Bowl. This is the I'm watching the Fiesta Bowl right now. I don't think there is a name for the final. I just think it's the college football playoff final. Tomorrow is the Peach Bowl. I don't think there's a name for the
Must be a
actual.
lot of
like,
nice.
I don't think there's like a bowl name for the last one. I could be wrong though.
We have some people are naming them in the chat. Got the Slush
It's
Pup Bowl.
well, there is a Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, sugar is tomorrow.
As well.
Apparently. But yeah, I do agree. Oh, it's okay, Funfish. Don't
It's
be
the
sad.
Peach Bowl. It's not the Sugar Bowl tomorrow. It's the Peach Bowl. I just looked it up. It's called tomorrow's game is the Peach Bowl.
But back to this comment here. The Habs are dominating teams right now. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you say the Leafs are better than the Habs,
the
He's an
Leafs are not better
idiot.
than I don't know.
He's an
Based on
idiot.
this, based on this season, based on how this season's been going, well, you could also argue if you bring up the statistics, if you bring up the standings again, Jacob, like the Leafs and Habs, like goals for and goals allowed are very similar. The Habs have just been able to sneak out the wins when they've needed it.
But I know Wayne wants to show us something, but also the Sweden Bowl.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Bowl.
Oh, yes, I
The
need a
haircut bowl. That's a great one.
Whoa, this
I
is a
love that.
lot of stuff that we got to look at.
So this happened today. So of course, the arbitration was today, which good news that the Blue Jays have come to agreement with Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement, and Tyler Heineman. So those 3 players are staying and avoid arbitration. But wait till you see this. So this is the 18 players did not come to terms on a salary in arbitration today and plan to head to hearings per ESPN sources.
Wild.
Yeah, look at this.
That's crazy.
So the number on the left is the number he wants, and the number on the right is what the team counted with.
Tigers hate playing their players. Hating their players.
You literally look at everybody else. Okay, Isaac Paredes, it's like what, not even $1 million. William Contreras, like barely $1 million. Tyler Stevenson, $300K. And Joe Ryan, like maybe $800K. Chris Bubick, like $600K. Eric Lauer, who was actually a former J, for like $1.3 million. Vinny Pasquantino, $500K. Yainer Diaz, $1.5 million. Kyle Bradish, $700K. Keegan Akin, like $400K. Reed Demetrius, probably saying that wrong. $300K. Bryce Miller, $400K. Dylan Lee, literally $200K. Kelvin Fauché, $200K. Graham Ashcraft, $500K. Edwin Uceta, $300K, and literally $400K. And then there's Tarek Scruple, $13 million.
Wow.
Everyone's like, okay, reasonable. Okay, you're high ball. You're like, $13 million. That is not like, okay, that's not like, oh, we'll give you this. That's like saying, holy, I'm going to do $13 million. Holy cool.
The figures.
Holy camole.
I can't even count it on my fingers.
Oh my gosh, Jacob, that voice is scaring me. You did a really loud one last time. I hope you guys didn't hear me, but I did swear when that came up.
We
really
didn't hear
loud
you.
noise.
Oh, we heard
okay.
the sound effect.
Oh. But that was it was the clapping. The clapping scared the heck out of me. It was so loud.
Why?
13 is crazy.
That's insane.
The Tigers just don't want to pay him that much.
Literally, they don't want to pay him anything. They literally want him to play for free.
I wonder if Pittsburgh's
selling no tickets in Detroit last year.
No. Why would you do that to your star player?
Because the Tigers don't want to pay, apparently.
Well, you see, the Tigers are having trouble selling tickets last year. Like, we can't get any politics for a while.
That's because they suck.
Cities. Right?
They suck.
Well, the
Tigers just suck. That's why. Outside of Scooble, they weren't okay. I think they actually made the playoffs, so I don't know why I'm saying they suck.
They did make the playoffs.
They weren't horrible, but nobody really wants to go watch the Tigers in Detroit. Apparently.
Well, that's what
do you guys feel about these comments here about the Jays needing another starting pitcher?
I don't think so.
I just honestly, I would just like to see them keep.
They have a pretty good rotation.
Well, we have Mad Max. I'm saying keep what they have and add Mad Max. So I'm happy.
Well, they haven't re-signed him yet.
I know, but I'm saying re-sign them.
Yeah.
And you know what? I actually like the Jays starting pitching. What about Bassett? Do you know what's going on with Chris Bassett?
No.
Oh, he was really good. I like him.
But yeah, I don't think the Jays. I think the Jays now are looking to potentially replace Bo Bichette, and I think Tucker's probably who they're looking at, but not Darcy Tucker.
I feel like you would have to pay more to get Tucker than you would to just retain Bichette.
I don't think so.
Really?
You don't think they'll have to pay Tucker more than Bichette?
Shortstops in MLB history at $300 million.
Yeah, but Bichette might not even he's already said that he would be willing to move to second. Which I think shows that people may not be interested.
But I don't think you need
him as a shortstop.
And then we'll get this comment in a second. But I don't think you need him at second when you only have Jimenez at second.
Yeah, but Jimenez looked really good at shortstop. So
yeah, exactly.
But IKF was good defensively at shortstop.
But they can't hit, bro.
Yeah, I know. But instead they use that money to bring in better pitching.
He can defense and he can hit.
Okay, but they got to the World Series without him, so do they really need him?
If they didn't win.
With him.
Yeah, I know.
Also, too, you don't know if he's going to be able to move. But
that's
to this comment here. Okay,
Are you
but
kidding me? He'll be moving no problem. He was
Barely.
moving during the World Series. That whole winter-
barely. Dan, that's like Dan. Weren't we having the same conversation? We'll get to this comment in a second here. But don't think, Dan, were we having the same conversation when I said Chad Kelly wasn't going to play last year, and you said I was crazy? Look, he's swagger. He's going to play. He's going to be fine. What happened? What happened, Dan?
He didn't play.
And that's the thing with Bo Bichette. With those type of injuries, you don't know what they will be like. You're taking a bigger risk on a guy who's coming off a pretty bad knee injury.
Well, apparently it's good to know that he didn't. I don't think he had to have surgery. So apparently they
When
thought.
was the last season Bichette played the whole season?
I have no
The
idea.
year
I couldn't
before.
tell
He gets
you.
injured. No, he got injured last year. He was injured for a good stretch.
No,
You see, if
They all
Vladdy
led the
Guerrero
league in
plays
hits
two
last
injuries,
year.
you don't see the same from Bichette until it's the World Series.
yeah.
I don't know.
think-
I personally think it's time to move on from Bo Bichette. I've said it once, I'll say it again. But
And I have the Blue Jay deals for Tim from today as well. If you wanted to share that, I do have it here.
sharing is caring. Yeah, Dalton Varsho loved this deal.
Oh, what a great
Beautiful.
deal. 10 mil? Yeah.
And
I love
also,
this
I love
man.
Barstow.
Ernie Clement, the beer hockey
Oh,
legend.
Wow, that's a good deal
Oh.
too.
Did you guys see James Reimer just signed a PTO with Ottawa? He signed a
Wow.
PTO with Ottawa, and it's expected that Reimer will get a full contract to help out Allmark when
He's an
Allmark
idiot.
returns. That is crazy to me.
That's
That's
a shock
crazy to
after
me.
he was
That
so
makes
bad
no
in
sense.
Stanford
He
Cup.
couldn't even play competitively at the Spang. He lost the starting job at the Spangler.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
and here was
Yes,
the
'cause
last-
he hasn't been playing games this year, so
He played.
Surprising that he
played
even
the Spangler and
started
lost the
games.
starting job. He's not him anymore.
yeah, but Ottawa doesn't need him to be hip.
and this was the last signing the Jays did.
I like this signing too.
Wow, yeah. He
Very
was really
affordable
good
for a very
backup
serviceable
catcher.
backup catcher.
Really good. I liked him.
And here's
That's an
James.
important position.
Here's the James Reimer here.
Oh, he is an AHL PTO. Sorry.
Darren
There
Dreger.
was a goalie
That
trade
would be a
today.
huge win.
But
It
it
was the most
says
random
like-
goalie trade ever.
Adam, but you did
It
point out,
was a
it does
huge
say
trade.
here, expect Reimer to report to Ottawa in a few days with an NHL contract. Ultimately, the hope is Reimer will provide good backup to Linus Ullmark when he returns for personal leave.
I'm always right, Lane. And I feel like
I got-
you guys should know that by now.
I got
I'm
you.
always right.
But
Always.
I do want to get back to this comment, which I think Vancouver is going to be in total rebuild mode. I honestly feel
Yeah.
Winnipeg. I don't know what the hell they're going to do, and same with Calgary because I know
Yeah.
it's rumored Calgary is now willing to eat some of Kadri's salary.
Because
So Calgary is
Shifley
going to trade him.
and Hellebuck are both signed long term, so those are going to be tough contracts to move.
And Connor,
How long is Connor signed for?
8 years.
then? Oh yeah. Okay, so all three are signed like 7+ years then.
Wow.
I think Shifley and Hellebuck are on the second year of their like 8-year deals.
Yeah,
if
that
I'm not
sounds right.
mistaken. They signed them like last year before the last season, I think it was.
and Connor was this year. It's like 8.
Yeah. Like Hellebuck and Shifley had the exact same salary on their contracts. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't think
crazy.
Mark Scheifele's the problem.
No.
Like they'll have this year, they have about $3.5 million in cap space, and I'm just kind of looking over. Like, yeah, Scheifele signed until the end of 29-30. Velarde signed to the end of 29-30. Connor, same thing. Connor's $12 million. Velarde's $7.5. Scheifele's $8.5. Adam Lowry, his new deal kicks in next year at $5 million a year.
Fool, that hurts.
Jonathan Taves, his contract's up. He has a
That's tough.
performance bonus, but I don't think he'll hit that.
No.
What's the
Um,
performance bonus?
It doesn't say here. It
points.
just says it's a $5 million performance bonus. So I think he'd have to do something. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. He's
Well,
just
that
not
much
gonna
is
do
feel
obvious,
bad.
Jacob. Thank you for that. That much is obvious. He will.
And
have
then
to do
Connor
something.
Hellebuck's on that. He's got a complete no move. Mr. Hellebuck, Jonathan Taves, complete no move.
Wait,
Adam
does
Lowry,
Taze
complete no move.
is Taze multi-year?
No,
Or does he have
one,
just this year?
luckily.
Oh,
Kyle
so
Connor,
that doesn't mean
complete
anything then.
move. Mark Scheifele, complete no move. Gabe Velarde does not have a no move, so maybe he's the piece you try to trade to bring in
What about
that'd be-
Perfetti?
Oh,
What about
Toronto to get
Perfetti?
him.
What about Perfetti?
Perfetti. Last year in his DO, restricted free agent, does not have any clauses to his contract.
Perfetti might be somebody.
That'd be a
to
good
remove.
Oh,
He's been good.
Perfetti and Iafallo also nothing at 3.66666666 million a year, and Gabe Velarde at 7.5. So those are your pieces. Perfetti, Velarde, and Iafallo are kind of your pieces to try to make something happen.
What's Perfetti put up this year? I guess that would depend. Brendan just commented saying Perfetti's value is low. I'm assuming he's struggling this year.
Yeah, it is.
The thing is, though, everyone
Yeah.
on Winnipeg is struggling this year.
Shifley's having a dynamite year.
Okay, besides of
again, so-
Shifley and Connor and Velarde, everyone's
Yeah,
up.
Velarde's having a good year.
We have so many comments to
And
get
Luke,
through. Holy
you can
moly.
easily move Luke
I do.
Sand.
Here's the trade that you guys were speaking to.
Why
Very
would
good.
Why would Chicago give up Nolan Allen just to trade?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
like that. Why were you giving up why are you giving up another player just to dump one player? Like
You
that
might
doesn't
have
make
to,
any
depending
sense.
on
Why not?
you
That
might
doesn't
have-
make any sense to me.
No, I
Like you
agree.
could have just dumped another pick. Like you didn't need
Yeah,
to dump
totally.
Nolan Allen. Like that just doesn't just to get rid of a contract is
Poor guy was
crazy to me.
dumped. Poor boy.
That's just crazy to me. I do not understand giving up another player.
Yeah, it's sad to see Ryan Ellis, man. I remember back him in the World Juniors back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Very sad.
We had to a lot of comments just to stick to this.
Wait, is
topic.
that the Ellis that played for
Team
Nashville?
Canada? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
it is.
Jacob, I wasn't asking about Team Canada. I assumed he played for Team Canada when you brought it up. I was asking if he played for Nashville.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see Winnipeg doing a retool. Calgary and Vancouver, I think it's more going to be rebuild. But I mean, for Vancouver, Calgary, then they got to find someone who's willing to take the Huberdeau contract, which I still think should be Toronto. And
Oh, no.
oh yeah, and you have to move Kadri, Huberdeau, Anderson, and you're basically restarting from scratch of Dustin Wolf.
And Mackenzie Weaver got to move him.
And
Guys-
you're hoping Zane Perek can learn how to play defense and rebuild the back end around him.
Guys, when did hockey start doing interviews of coaches mid-period?
They do it in the States. It's really weird.
Andrew Burnett was doing a mid-period interview. And I love the comment underneath this. It's so funny. Somebody's like, who does Burnett think he is? William Nylander? I love that. He wasn't even tarps off. Nylander does
weirdly
all of
enough,
his
it-
interviews tarps off, man.
It's
Yeah,
a
I know.
US,
That's how you do it.
it's a
tarps
US
off.
hockey production thing. They do it
So
in the
bad.
States. all
It's
the time.
weird. Yeah, I've
So
seen games
bad.
that we do it. I've
Like this
watched
isn't
US
the
games.
NBA. This isn't the NBA.
No.
Like you can't do that stuff in
So
hockey.
it's
Like, that's
interesting here from
ridiculous.
Brendan saying he thinks Winnipeg just takes a mulligan and tries again next year.
Yeah.
They might
According
have
to Bruce
to.
Boudreau, he still thinks the Jets can make the playoffs.
Of
Playoffs.
course. Bruce Boudreau is always so positive. I love that man. Okay, guys, there's 31 seconds left.
Ooh.
3-point game. Miami is like basic. They're first in
that
goal.
would be a great trade.
This is getting dramatic. I'm sorry. Oh,
No, it's
would they-
yeah, 30 seconds.
that's so interesting because what do the Habs trade?
Yeah, but
for?
isn't he basically just Josh Anderson? But like
Oh,
Yeah.
way better.
Way
Josh
better than-
Anderson steps up in the playoffs. Yep,
He
big
has been
congrats
struggling.
to
Hey,
He's injured, I think,
Patty
right now.
Kane. 500
Patty
career goals in his
Kane.
NHL
Yeah,
career.
let's go, Patty. Patty
Don't
Kane, the
think
greatest
back.
American-born hockey player ever.
Obviously,
The
this is where
greatest
Freddie Mary's
American-
hanging out.
The greatest American-born player ever.
no,
Period.
Jeremy Warnock.
You did not just say that Jeremy Roenick is
Yeah.
the greatest. Mike Modano is currently, I think. Mike
Jeremy
Modano is
Warnock was the
the
star in
currently.
NHL 93.
Oh, Dan. I know. I feel like you're doing this on purpose, but like
No,
this is just
No, he's
bad.
not.
I love JR.
It- Jeremy Roenick is not the greatest American-born hockey player ever. It's Madonna, I think, is it right now. But when Patty Kane retires, Patty Kane will be the greatest American-born hockey player.
Really?
Well,
Because
that
he's
changed once Austin Matthews
he's gonna-
retires.
He's gonna break Madonna's. He's gonna pass Madonna point-wise soon. But like, yes, I do follow women's hockey. The PWHL is awesome. Who doesn't
Yeah, we
love
gotta talk about that. That season's
Yeah.
starting to
the
heat up.
Scepters got shut out, which is Toronto teams got shut out last night. Again, by
You know
New
what?
York.
They wore Tie
So
Cats
sad.
jerseys. They
Yeah.
deserved it.
That's their own
Yeah.
fault.
By the way-
No.
By the way, fun
like-
fit.
They got shut out. They've been struggling to score this year. The
was just gonna
Scepters,
say-
which sucks.
Actually, you know what's funny enough?
Minnesota's been really good.
I sent all these lovely legends a huge hit I saw on the PWHL not too long ago.
Yeah, that was
Like,
that was a
What
crazy.
I love
hit.
about the PWHL, they're playing almost NHL rules. Like it's a physical league.
No fun fish. You just ruined the score. It hasn't happened yet on my screen. Damn it, fun fish. Damn it.
But what was a comment about the football? We were talking. Yeah, the
Oh,
Rams
man.
in Carolina.
And by the
I
way,
hate Owen back so
if
much.
you're interested in watching football content, me and Sam McCoy did a prediction for this game.
Oh,
that
Carson back, not Owen back.
We'll be dropping on the channel. I'm not telling you who wins. You're gonna have to watch the whole 2-hour game that we had to record. We had to turn the
I'm not doing that.
Me and Sam had to turn the injuries. Apparently, that Madden just hates human beings because apparently, apparently you
The
don't
new
touch the
wear and
injuries.
tear system they have not dialed in right.
So we had to put the injuries down to 20 because we were literally sitting there for an hour and a half trying to finish one quarter because of the injuries. But if you want to see some great comment and want to get introduced to a lovely guy on this channel who you're going to see a lot of football content, Sam
Yeah.
McCoy, he's a legend. Me and him did a
Yeah,
game prediction, and we're going to be doing all the games up here on the analyst desk. So if you want to see some good content with the PS5, Dashley Lane Dash go on the video call, maybe Dan, Sam, maybe we can get Jacob for a game if I beg him very nicely, maybe he'll join me for a game.
He doesn't want me, of course. Lane doesn't. want me.
Oh, you want to bet? I want to go. Should I leak the DMs, Adam? Should I leak the? I'm not gonna leak DMs.
No, don't do that.
I want
not
Adam
the
over
group
Jacob.
chat.
No,
I'm gonna
My
leak
boy-
the group chat. I'm
my
gonna do it.
my boy Bryce
I'm not gonna
Young.
do that.
My boy Bryce Young's gonna win this game.
Adam knows I
got-
ask. Adam, I
Yes, he
ask you
does.
every 3 minutes if you would like to do a
Man,
game.
that's
and,
good. That,
and Adam's
I'm
always
gonna
like,
just ignore you.
nah, bro.
That's gonna be.
Guys,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
ignore you for that.
There is no way in hell
Adam knows
the
I love
Rams
him.
are losing this game.
They beat the Rams
I'm
earlier
going
this
with the Rams.
year. They
I
already
don't
beat the
care.
Rams.
This is
They already did.
playoffs.
So
Matthew
Ram
Christian
Chargers. Hey,
Stafford
let me do it.
is a living
Ram
legend.
Chargers. Jacob. Ram Chargers. Ram Chargers. Ram Chargers.
What is a Ram Charger?
It's a Dodge pickup. If you must know. But anyway,
Oh my god,
Ram
we have a
Chargers.
lot of comments tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have some more predictions in the chat. Rams easily from Brandon. Rams easily and with a new laugh track.
oh, that's creepy.
I don't
Yeah.
like that one at all.
So do we like
No.
this one?
No, I don't like that one either. No, that was loud.
Actually,
I still got Bryce Young.
Speaking of Sam,
I've been talking up Bryce Young. I got Bryce Young.
speaking of Sam, Sam has his own mini channel video series he has started, and he just dropped a new video the other day in our YouTube channel. It's about 15 minutes long?
Around
roughly?
15 minutes, which in that time, I get you could save 15% or more in car insurance. Who cares about your car insurance? Watch Sam.
That's right.
Football talk
Yes,
with
awesome,
Sam.
like,
Bad
I go
car
double click.
insurance.
And guys, remember too, there is some news coming up with us about how our content is evolving. So make sure you
Ooh.
stay locked in.
Oh, what a throw that was!
Give
Oh
us a big
man,
ol' like
Yeah.
You know, like and
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe. Like
The
and
more
subscribe.
subscribbles we get, the more it helps. the
give me your
channel.
love.
Dan, I'm so surprised you haven't plugged that yet. You haven't
me all the
plugged the
likes.
subscribing
Give
to the
me all
channel.
the love.
I don't
Dan
know
hasn't
the
been
big
plugged
stick.
Dan, you plug that all the time. What episode you plugged that like 9 times?
Oh, you kept
In like
count.
what episode? Like you just kept spamming it, man. I was like, what is going on right now? I'm just glad I haven't been interrupted. So Dan could say it.
But yeah, the Huberdeau contract's a really tough contract. I still think if the Leafs could find a way to do a 3-way trade, get the contract cut down, you know, it's always more fun to be in a 3-way. So if the Leafs can find a way to get that done, then that could be a way to bring in a really solid playmaker to play with Austin Matthews. But remember, That's Dan's thought on the Leafs bringing in Jonathan Huberdeau.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like
laugh
Gabe
track.
Pilati from Winnipeg, Huberdeau. Like, I don't see that one.
Lane
That's
is
like a
not a
Utah
fan of
type
the
of
new
player.
laugh track I found.
It's really creepy.
Maybe I'm trying to creep you out.
Oh,
Maybe.
well, it's working.
Do I creep you out? Oh
It was like that Lonely Island song from Saturday Night Live about the freeways.
We got a Panthers prediction in the chat. We got a lot of Panthers fans in here.
Yeah.
I am not a Panthers fan. I'm just a Bryce Young fan. That's all it is. I'm just a Bryce
Ram
Young fan.
Chargers.
Adam, are you cheering for the Ducks now in football?
In football.
Or
I'm not
Ducks?
answering a fun fish question because fun fish ruined the game for me. That's all I have to say.
Oh, you're in trouble, Funfish.
I am not happy with fun fish. He just ruined the damn game for me.
You know what? You automatically lost the game because you thought about the game.
Kings versus the
point.
Ducks in the final. That would be something.
And yeah, Funfish, we were talking about this rumor earlier, potentially Jason Robertson for Easton. I think you'd have to give him more than
Oh, that'll be
now.
interesting.
Oh, that would be a bad trade from Dallas.
I'd love it.
Jeez.
I'll
That'd
count
be
it. if you
Yeah, I'll
brutal.
take it.
I'll take it, but like that's brutal for Dallas if they do that. One
By the
for
way,
one.
Dan,
That's
guys,
crazy.
If ever Dan wants people to subscribe, he won't even have to talk anymore.
Subscribe to our channel.
Oh, that is so creepy.
Subscribe
That
to
is
our
so
channel.
creepy.
Subscribe
That is so
to our
creepy.
channel.
Stop it. That's so creepy.
Subscribe to our channel.
Jacob, you didn't
Subscribe
even
to our
mouth
channel.
it properly.
Yeah.
You're not even mouthing it
Subscribe
It's like you
to
properly.
our
watch those
channel.
Japanese anime shows.
What?
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I agree. Gotta keep him in check.
And he just like, what's going on? He's just so
Yeah.
not interested.
Lane just doesn't care. He doesn't have
Yeah.
a care in the world about this.
I don't know. I need help.
Yes,
Send
I know
help.
the mouth is very.
Send help.
Subscribe to our channel.
Oh my gosh, that is so creepy.
Subscribe to our channel.
Someone send help.
No way. Oh, he almost caught it.
I need an adult.
Lane, Dan's the adult here. Just think about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Oh,
Well,
miss
speaking of
just-
subscribed, by the way, our YouTube channel has hit over
Plug it in.
30,000 views.
Plug
So
it in.
thank you everyone for that.
Oh, he did fully plug it, but he was starting to
Subscribe to
plug
our
it.
channel.
Jacob,
30,000
stop
views.
doing that, please.
Subscribe to our channel.
I'm
Hey,
very
David
tempted
there.
to make that my ringtone for whenever Adam calls me.
I can't hear it, Jacob, so it doesn't really matter. I can't hear it.
It's kind of a good
No,
point
I'm
there.
gonna change it on your phone.
Oh, don't do that. I would get so.
How's it going, David? Always good. Oh, David. David.
Comment underneath
Subscribe
it.
to our channel.
My God.
What?
Throw a
That's
box on
Dan's
and call me
thing.
Adam.
I've never put a box on my head.
Maybe you should
Never
start.
done that. I'm
should-
never doing that.
We really
Yeah.
do need adult super.
Yeah.
Hey guys, the problem
Sure.
is, do you know
These
who's
three
the,
are all older than me.
you know who's the
The
adult here?
youngest.
This man
Yeah.
is the
I'm
adult.
the child.
The man who
I'm
wore a
the kid.
box and doesn't know how to turn on his speaker on his
Yeah, I'm
computer
the kid.
is the adult.
Yeah, I'm the kid in this. I'm the kid here, so I'm allowed to act immature because
Subscribe to our channel.
I'm a kid compared to these three old men.
I'm not old yet. 20. I might be old soon.
Well, you're like what, 6, 7 years older than me.
29 minutes away.
Well, I'm 24 in like 2 weeks, almost something like that. 2-3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'm 24.
I don't think we can share that comment. That's great.
3. Sorry, it's 2 weeks. What?
Maybe he means Beaver. Maybe he means
Oh,
Beaver Tails.
okay.
I don't think we can
Jeez.
share
Oh,
that
Canada.
comment on screen. Oh, Canada. Oh, you know,
Oh,
Canada.
Canada.
You know,
Great
Canada.
song by Classified.
That comment needs to be classified.
You know what that comment needs?
Subscribe to our channel.
God.
Why do you guys find that voice creepy?
It's
It
so
is.
creepy.
Because you don't even say it
Not
right.
for use of AI.
I'll show you creepy. Are you afraid of the dark? Welcome to my state of mind. Hello! It's Andy Jr. the Third.
Oh, I forgot about that voice. Jacob
He's
does
an
crazy
idiot.
voices.
I like that he's an idiot. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that one's
I'm
funny.
watching Kill Bill.
What? I've never watched Kill Bill, so I have no
Hey,
idea.
yeah,
what
yeah,
that
I
reference
look
is.
younger than I am because older than that.
I've never
Dan,
watched.
Dan, Dan
Dan-
doesn't want to divulge any information about his age.
You know, it's funny.
I
I've
love
never
that.
watched Kill Bill either. Adam, I'm
36.
with you on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I like somebody's got to explain that to me because I've never watched that movie before.
Yeah, I don't
Have
know.
you seen the movie Saw?
No.
Oh, Saw,
Scary
Ed!
movies. Scary movies are too scary for Adam.
What about scary video games?
Oh, but the scary movie, I've watched Scary Movie before.
Wait,
That's
Adam,
funny.
will you play horror video games?
No.
Why not?
Hey,
Unless-
the
unless
one's
you-
the scariest when the
un-
flood comes out. Bleh.
I still think we need to do a live stream of Dan playing Until Dawn.
We should.
you
Super
guys know what game
Seducer.
that
We should
is?
play Super Seducer, Jacob.
Oh my gosh, Super Seducer.
That is such a screwed up game.
Subscribe to our channel.
I'm
That's
turning
so
into Dan
creepy.
here.
That's so creepy.
Play Alien Isolation. Okay.
That just sounds creepy to me.
You have 4 minutes to escape the alien isolation.
What are you
If
talking about?
not, you will be isolated with no one here but your thoughts, your mind, and the voice of subscribing to the Analyst Desk. Silent Hill is scary as fudge knuckles.
Fudge Knuckles, that's a fun word.
Hey, but yeah, no, guys, let us know what other content you're looking for out of us too. Like, we have some interesting content in the pipeline, so make sure you're staying locked in with us at the Analyst Desk because we have a lot going on still. But Dan, I am shocked you haven't asked to do this yet, so I'm going to offer.
The scores.
Would you like to
Oh
go
my
over
gosh.
all the scores in the NHL right now?
No.
Yes,
No.
I do.
Okay, I'm taking off my headphones. I got to plug in my computer. anyways.
Subscribe to our channel.
No.
So right
Don't wait
now,
for me.
right now we're making a comeback after answer beating Senators 8-2. The Wild are being the
Don't
Kraken.
call it a comeback.
That's right. Wild are
Really don't, 'cause
beating
it's
the
probably worth
Kraken 2-0. The Gordon Knights are beating the Blue Jackets 3-2 in the second. I've got to say about the Wilds in the second as well. Toronto, where we all started this queasiness, beat the Flyers in overtime 2-1. The Canadiens took down the Panthers 6-2. The Penguins, Sidney Crosby broke Gretzky's all-time record for having the most assists in one franchise of this win over the Devils 4-1. The Sabres, Buffalo keeps on going. We had a comment that we didn't get to, I don't think, but 11 wins in a row for Buffalo. Holy moly. 5-2 against.
Didn't they
Yeah,
lose
no,
recently?
They lost one, Dan, so they've won 12 of their last 13.
Oh,
was gonna
well,
say-
okay. Still impressive. The Red Wings and Patty King.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
The Red Wings and Patty King. Patty King got 500 goals in this win against the Canucks.
He got 500
5-1.
goals? That's so impressive. Good job, Patty Kane. Scored 500 goals in one game.
No.
Not all one game, but you know, he got his 500
know-
goal in this game.
I'm trolling you, Dan.
I know
You're
you are.
ruining it.
I think you're lying.
500 in one game. That's like what, NHL
Thank you.
98?
Yeah,
And
that's
then we got
that's-
so make someone else talk about this too. The Hurricanes beat the Ducks 5-2. Boston beat Calgary 4-1. Nashville beat the Islanders in the shootout 2-1. And we were talking about this game as well. The Oilers made a comeback and beat the Jets 4-3. Jets lost 11 in a row.
Crazy.
And we got some.
Yeah, the Devils are also struggling.
Yeah, there's another one too. We had a couple NBA games too, if you want to mention. We're all over now.
You know,
but
Dan, before we get into the NBA games, I do want to mention, what do you guys think? So we're saying that I'm seeing in the comments, the Devils are struggling, the Ducks are struggling, and the Jets are struggling. So out of those three, which team do you think is going to get out of that slump?
Devils.
slightly,
One of the double D's,
Devils.
or is it going to be the Jets?
Devils, in my opinion.
Why the Devils?
I think I'll go off because I don't think the Jets will get out of it. I just think it's just been so bad recently. I think it would be too hard for them. But like the Ducks are young, so I don't think the Ducks necessarily have the pressure to get back into the race. They're still young. This is a good learning experience for them. But I feel like the Devils with Jack Hughes, Timo Meyer, they have just such a good team and such an experienced group of players. Nico Hischier, Jacob Markstrom's been struggling recently, but like Dougie Hamilton, they have a lot of experience that I feel like they kind of have to turn it around, or this is going to be looked back at like a disastrous season for them. I feel like they could turn it around. I think the Jets might just turn around, and I might just look like a big dum-dum if they do turn it around. But I think the Devils could do it more so than I think the Jets or the Ducks. But
David wants to get a slap me silly, Sydney.
what? What?
you don't remember that
Oh
goal?
my
Slap me, Siri, Sydney, when he scored that shootout goal in his rookie year.
I feel like I have, but I
Yeah,
don't
literally,
think I needed to see
it was against Jose
Montreal.
Theodore.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh versus Montreal. And when he scored, he's like, "Slap me, silly, Sydney!"
Yeah, but David added different things into there.
He just has 3 arms, Adam. Take that as you will.
I know.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Go play bowling with Nico Bellic.
No, I'm good.
So Brandon is saying Anaheim.
I could see Anaheim doing it.
So my outlook on it is I want to look at some key statistics to figure this out. So the first key statistic I want to look at is goal differential. New Jersey Devils minus 22.
Wow.
We have the Anaheim Ducks minus 16. And there was another team. Devils, Ducks, and Jets. The Jets are a minus 13. The next one I got to look at is points out of a playoff spot. The Jets are 11 points out. The Ducks are 1 point out. And the Devils are 4 points out. Then I think of overall skill. So when I think of those key factors, I am going to side with Adam, and I'm going to say the New Jersey Devils because I think they have the talent to do it. They have the experience. I think Sheldon Keefe, whether Leaf fans want to admit it or not, I think Sheldon Keefe is a decent coach. And okay, Dan, I guess since you don't agree with my take, I'll give you this for you.
He's an idiot.
How you feel about my take on Sheldon Keefe? But I look at that, plus as Adam says, you know what, the goaltending is there, even though it's struggling. Like, I look at Anaheim, and they haven't really done it yet, right? Like, I think what they went on a bit of a run was nice to see, but I don't see Anaheim sustaining it. And the Winnipeg Jets, I think this season's a write-off. I think they got to just try to look to next year. That's my take on it. Adam, Lane, or Dan, what's your thought? And if you don't give me an answer,
it's not true.
Well,
the police officer will get very angry at you saying it's not true. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this one. You'll get arrested in Hamilton jail.
well, I'm going to say Anaheim because I'm starting to not believe in the New Jersey Devil. I think they're starting to fall apart, and with the rumors of their GM getting fired, there's a lot of turmoil going on right now. Tim Fitzgerald is rumored to be fired over the next few days, so I think New Jersey Devils are really starting to fall downwards, and especially with these last few games, losing 9-0 and having some trouble, and the Luke Hughes situation. I think this team's starting to fall apart. Where I think Anaheim's young. They got a lot of passion. They got a lot of rookies trying to make a mark. They got some good talent there. They got a great player in Jacob Trouba there. They got some good leadership. They got a good goalie. I actually really like Anaheim over the New Jersey Devils.
Mr. More for your money.
Well, if we say save the best to last, in this case, is save the craziness to
I
last.
think you're lying.
When we did our quarter season prediction, by the way, we got to do half season prediction eventually. Lane said Winnipeg was the best Canadian team.
Yeah,
And
good.
That did not age well.
No, but I don't think Winnipeg is going to be best Canadian team. I don't think Winnipeg is going to win up the top of the division. But I do think Winnipeg's going to come back, sneak up in a wild card spot, and make the playoffs.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, but I look at Mark Seifert, franchise player.
I can't
Kyle
do it. You're not
Connor,
good.
franchise player. Connell Harbuck, well, he's a just in case. But I think they got the case to potentially make the playoffs. I think Anaheim is young and not going to finish. In New Jersey, I think Selden keeps an idiot. So
He's an idiot.
Yeah. So
He's
I'm
an
going to go
idiot.
with Winnipeg.
So I'm curious though, and there's a team on the
Read it.
outside looking in that no one's really talking about, who's been kind of hovering around that 500 mark, that I think could maybe take that step and sneak into the playoffs.
Chicago?
And that, my friends, is the Utah Mammoth.
Oh,
Really?
Plus goal differential, pretty decent on the road, good at home. I like this Utah team a lot. I think they have a lot of skill. Clayton Keller's a great player, and I could see Dan's really going to hate me. I could see the LA Kings slipping out and the Utah Mammoths slipping in.
Boo.
I
Kings
think
have
the
been
LA
bad.
Kings are going to take the train going.
They've been
in.
bad. They've been pretty bad.
I see we have a fan of
He's
the
an idiot.
sound effect in the chat.
Oh, okay. So that that one you just played, it makes me think of, and Lane, you'll know who I'm talking about. Edge's theme song, The Wrestler. It's like, you think you know me? Something like that. One of the sounds, I don't know if it was that last one he did.
Well, that one sounds
But-
like that one. His is a girl, and that doesn't sound like a girl.
I
Subscribe
know
to
it's
our
just-
channel.
It just makes me think of it. That does. I don't mean it's similar, but it just made me think of it.
I think
That's
you're
all.
lying.
That one
That
does.
one. That's the
I
one.
think
was
you're
thinking of.
lying.
You think you
Which,
know me?
according to my sound effects thing I have, is a British detective.
Oh,
But yeah, the ECHL showcase is something we'll definitely
Yeah,
have to keep an eye on.
100%.
Yeah, and you're being
David's
called
an
out
expert
about
on
this.
that. Yeah.
and he did
Oh,
call
he
you
did
Dan. He
go
called you
play hockey.
Daniel.
Daniel,
Wow.
did you just say the Jets and wild card spot in the same sentence?
That's what I said. Save the craziness to last.
Hey, let's not start any more rumors like Ottawa Senators fan base did or
Jeez.
anti-fan base. I don't know if they have multiple. And you know what, Sister
Oh, you
Wives?
just
was-
need a Utah, right?
I mean, Sister Wives was a weird. That was a weird show.
Well, yeah,
back in
that's
the
what I'm
day.
saying.
I think is Sister Wives still on.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Dan, I feel like you'd be the type to watch Sister Wives. Oh, I guess Lane's
I have
gonna
no
go on
idea.
more.
How would I know?
Didn't you used to watch it with Grandma and Grandpapa?
No.
And Grandpa Paul.
Never my cup of tea. I just like that guy. What's that
You like
guy's name?
tea, Dan?
He said
I
a
didn't really
crazy
think you were a
quote.
tea guy.
Don't create drama that doesn't exist. That's the quote he said. Well, that was funny.
I do agree with this. I actually thought New Jersey was actually at one point. I thought they were going to actually go on a bit of a playoff run this year. I really did.
Yeah.
And they've just completely fallen apart. But I am curious. I think the Jack Hughes situation will end up making the team stronger in the long run.
Yeah.
Because I
Don't you mean
think
the Luke Hughes?
the
not
Luke
the
Hughes,
Jack
sorry,
Hughes?
because you're bonding
Quinn
in the
Hughes is
dressing
just
room.
Jack Hughes is just dating Tate McRae. If you know who Tate McRae is.
She's a
Yeah,
singer.
a singer, right?
Yes.
When did
yeah, he's
Junior get a
dating
rap-
her apparently.
Who's Junior here? I guess Adam's Junior.
Yeah, I'm the youngest one here. What do
I've
you mean?
had-
Oh,
If
it's because
anyone's
I'm
talking
not.
about,
It's because I've been talking a lot and I haven't been drinking water. So maybe that's.
anyone's
If you're
talking
talking
about-
about me.
You gotta keep
Yeah, the
hydrated.
Habs players are too young to have.
if anyone's
Yeah.
talking about me, I've had literally had laryngitis for the last 3 weeks. I still
Oh,
have
that's
it.
way too, yeah.
I still haven't gotten over. Like I'm starting to sound better, but
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yes,
Amazing
I
show.
did. I love that show.
everything is not what it seems.
Not me.
I
Oh, it's a
love
good
that
show,
show.
Dan.
Wait, Dan,
Love
not
it.
you.
I didn't watch that show.
Well,
Why?
we have to make Dan watch it now.
I watched the
Yes!
Sweet Life.
We
Zach
should do-
and Cody. Brandon
Jacob, we
Saw.
should do a what? We should do a Dan watch along of Wizards of Waverly Place. Just watch Dan watch Wizards of Waverly. Yes, I will. I drank all my water. I still want to go downstairs right now. Okay.
Somebody's
will do it.
water broke.
Well, I mean,
What?
Oh no! Boy Meets World.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
a
What was
I was
classic.
too
what
young
was
for
your
that.
favorite childhood show growing up? Was it Wizards of Waverly Place, Boy Meets World, Blues Clues,
Oh, I loved Blue's Clues when I was like a
The Addams
I-
Family?
I loved Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
That's what
my
I'll
favorite
say. That
show.
was mine.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody is epic. I
Brandon
love that
Song was
show.
my first class.
Who was the first coach? I did not hear that one.
Brandon Song, the one that
Oh,
played.
Brandon.
Not Brandon, Dan.
It's
I didn't
Brandon.
say
Brenda.
Brandon.
It's
didn't
Brandon.
say
You said
Brandon, I said Brenda.
Brendan.
Baywatch, baby!
Oh, I was too. I
Hey,
was
Arnold.
negative years old during that show.
Hey, Arnold, there's another one. As long as no one drops a Caillou in the chat, we're good.
what do you mean? He's the
Ah,
best.
yeah.
That show was creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, that show was
He's the-
creepy.
He's the best. What do you mean? Kyle's amazing.
He was
Also,
a
for
kid with
me, you gotta stick
cancer.
to my British roots. I gotta
Sure.
say Thomas the Tank Engine.
That show was dark. He was a little kid with cancer.
Dan, apparently you enjoyed Hannah Montana a lot, but I'm not putting
No,
that
Thomas the
comment on
Tank
screen.
Engine.
Hannah Montana was an epic show. I loved Hannah
You
Montana.
get
By
the
the way-
limo out front.
I don't know if you guys heard. They're actually doing a.
Use every few, every color.
They're not. You better not be telling me they're doing like a re.
They're doing a
they're-
one-night concert for Hannah Montana. I would go find the
Oh,
money.
okay, that is not what I
Because
thought
you
were
get the
telling me.
best.
I've actually been saying for years. I'm
How
like,
dang it slow, then you rock out the show.
I
You
actually
get
said
the
for-
best of both worlds.
I totally did not think Hannah Montana would ever do that.
no, I disagree.
Miley
because-
Cyrus, sorry.
I
never
disagree
thought
with
Miley-
Adam, you think about how much money she's going to make for a special one night only of all these millennials paying like $400 so they can hear these random songs they heard 20 years ago.
Maybe
I
I'm
don't
too
remember that
old for
one.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus though, I said she would never do that again, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Lies.
Guys,
Money.
what's Cobra Kai?
It's Karate Kid. It's a new version of Karate Kid.
Oh, Karate Kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a
Hi-ya!
good movie.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was good until the last season.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, the last season
I
was
have
rough.
no idea who Veronica Mars is.
I recognize that from somewhere.
Damn, maybe it's
Probably.
not good if you recognize that. Who knows?
No, it does bring a memory. to
It
me.
wasn't anything dirty. It was a TV show.
No, I'm not saying it was
Stutzla
dirty.
drop the
I'm
glove.
talking to Jacob, not you, Dan.
Stutzla.
Oh, we should see if we can find this fight.
Whoa. That'd be a good one. That'd be crazy.
Dan, we should do this show. The Sweet Life of Daniel and Laniel. I would do it. Let's do it. Let's film a team.
Oh,
Dan,
no,
you
that
need-
sounds horrible.
No, me and Dan should actually film a TV show where we do stupid crap. It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
The big comfy couch.
Oh,
is in the
yeah.
chat.
Oh,
Going to get gas.
Kristen Bell.
Doesn't read gas.
Kristen Bell was Veronica Mars. That's who.
Right, Dan?
Oh, okay.
Right, Dan?
What?
Me and you go to get gas in a car that can't read gas.
No, David. No, we are not doing milk again. That
We
is
go to
not-
the Marlies games with no tickets and apparently think we can get it for free.
Yes, I did that.
Oh my gosh, Dan and Lane should recreate Jackass.
No,
No,
all four of
I
us
wanna
should
hurt
do it.
myself.
I
I
think
don't
it would
wanna hurt
only
myself.
work with
No, but
all
Dan will
four
do
of
anything
us.
for $20.
That's true.
Low budget.
Okay, I wanted to create a
I
show.
wouldn't do it. I won't
I
do
want to
that.
create a show when you go through for drive-through and ask crazy questions. Because it's
You
like, hi, can I
should.
help you? So just ask anything you want.
No, the magic school bus is creepy now. It is not. It is
Okay,
not
so
the
I
same.
watched the conspiracy theory on the original Magic School Bus that all the kids were dead and they were all clones.
What?
Jacob, why would you say that to me?
With the
Because
first,
I like that
no
show.
way. Get on the Magic School Bus.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle.
With
Miss Frizzle was the one
Frizz?
behind all the
No
murders.
way!
Oh, really?
Oh
Fun
my gosh,
fact,
Jacob. Why
I
would you
went
say
to
that?
college with the lead
Boo.
animator of the Magic School Bus.
That's pretty
No
cool.
way.
Adam, how's
That's
that
cool.
bad? I got to meet the lead animator.
That's
I can
No, I'm
introduce you
booing
to
you for ruining that show for me. That's what I'm doing.
No, if you want to ruin a show, watch conspiracy theories about SpongeBob. You don't even want to know what the Krabby Patty is.
What
No,
about
I
Griffin
don't,
Big Weird
Jacob.
Dog?
That's why I will.
It's made out of crab. It's
I had
made
a
out of crab.
professor. No, not made out of crab. Out of Pearl's mother.
Oh, that's funny.
What? Yeah. That's
What the
cool.
hell?
I had a professor in college who reminded me of Miss Frizzle. Was her name Miss Frizzle Madizzle for Shizzle?
What?
That's Snoop Dogg's
Has to
teacher.
be.
Oh, wee wee.
What is this in response to?
I have no idea.
That's so random.
Who remembers the show That's So Random? That was weird. When
Yes.
the Family Channel tried to make an SNL.
That was weird. What?
Remember, that's so Raven.
Lane, don't poke the squid.
Don't poke the squid lane.
Poke.
David told you.
To any
to
of our
poke the
new
squid.
viewers, just FYI, we do also talk a lot about sports too. So
Yes,
I-
we do.
When
This
we
is
get
not
close to the
normal.
2-hour mark, the comment section gets a little crazy. The Amanda show, didn't she go like crazy though?
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
Oh, what was her name?
Yeah.
Something Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
Who remembers that Amanda sings? She was weird.
Amanda who?
Sings.
Sings?
She
Never
made a
heard of
really
her.
bad apology video while playing the ukulele like a year ago.
Nah, no idea.
Gossip train. Did you ever watch YTV? Yes.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I
I
remember
did
those
watch
days. Yeah.
YTV.
Oh, on YTV.
No.
Uh-oh.
I
Amanda
said-
Bynes. That was it.
I just said that 5 seconds
We
ago.
just figured that out, Jacob. Why are you giving somebody else credit for something we figured out?
Yeah.
What
Because
are you doing?
why not?
Why are you giving Funfish credit, Jacob?
I'm
I
with
don't
Adam
like
on this
fun.
one.
You're just gonna make
Hey,
me
you
mad.
know what? Being a regular viewer at the desk means that you found us early. So you know when
That's
like
right.
there's like this really cool trend and you get to say I did it before it was cool. You
Are
get
you
to say
saying
that.
it's not cool to watch us, Jacob? Is that
no?
what you're saying?
like, Once we
That's what it
have
feels
like,
like.
a gazillion people watching, these OGs get to be like, we were there.
Well, Key did make. A
We were there
fan
for the
page
milk
on
conversation.
Facebook.
Oh my
Hey?
gosh, we don't talk about the milk conversation.
Maybe we do talk about
Punisher
the
was crazy
No, we
as
should
muffin
not.
fertilization.
Adam
What?
milk.
Yes, The Punisher. What a great show that was.
Milk.
Oh my gosh, Lane.
Milk.
Oh.
I like milk.
Boo.
Adam,
Milk.
Lane.
Subscribe to our channel.
Oh my god.
Why are you taking Dan's job?
Oh my god.
The pie eating the pie. I love that one.
That is so creepy.
Oh boy.
Adam, it's because Funfish is a genius.
Duh.
Exactly. You OGs, you get to be the moderators. Make sure everyone
Uh-oh.
Oh
shows
my
respect in the
gosh.
chat.
That
Oh,
will
Lane-
that will end
Lane,
so
are you
well.
tired?
Am I tired?
Yes.
Not really. Why?
Oh, Funfish thinks you're tired.
I mean, tried, not tired.
Oh, dyslexic brain. Oh, well.
Subscribe.
The
to our
moderators of
channel.
what? Our YouTube channel? Can you have moderators on YouTube?
I don't
Yes.
even know.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
thought-
Dan, I know you wanted to do the NHL scores before we got into
I thought we already
NHL
did the NHL
NBA
scores.
teams. So, Dan,
Yeah,
what happened
just
in the
quickly,
NBA today?
Just quickly on the NBA, the Pacers beat a close one to the Hornets.
You mean lost one? I thought you said 1-1. Are you good? What happened?
No, sorry.
What just happened?
Oh my gosh. The Pacers.
Subscribe to our channel.
It's the Pacers, Dan. Calm yourself.
Okay. Oh, Dan throws
think-
himself out there. Hopefully he's all, I'm sure he's good. Just gonna have a drink of water.
What?
No one here ate any turd.
Yeah,
but
what? That is a crazy question.
I will go over the NBA scores while Dan gets his breath back. Dan
Yeah,
is
Dan-
losing it. You're absolutely right.
Dan
Because
always loses
he's
it
just
when-
not excited to subscribe to the channel.
I-
So the
I- I-
Pacers beat the Hornets 114-112. I don't know why that was so funny. The Heat versus the Bulls was postponed. I have no idea why. Maybe Lane or Adam, you guys. Can
Oh, it's
find
probably the weather. What?
It's
Which
an
game
indoor
was the
game.
Heat?
Send it to me. The Timberwolves beat the Cavaliers 131-122, and the team with the best music, the Jazz, beat the Mavericks 116-114.
Jacob, I found the reason. It was because there was condensation at the United Center on like the court. There's just a lot of condensation.
Oh, well,
That's
then get
why
a
it was
mop.
postponed.
Then get a mop.
The Bull, well, like I think it's because there was too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. This has been a funny episode. So, you said it already, right, Jacob?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, everyone.
Who's the
That was
Super
funny.
Bowl finals?
We've
It's probably one of
we've
our
talked
last
about this
questions
so
for the night. Super Bowl finals. We will do a full playoff preview. We have Bills versus Seahawks in the chat.
Whoa.
I don't think that's unrealistic.
I can see that happening. I love both teams.
That's what ESPN predicted. I'm pretty sure it was the Bills Rams. That was the prediction. ESPN
Georgia.
did Bills Rams prediction. I was like, okay.
I like
I was like,
Bills
pop
and
off, I
Seahawks.
guess.
Yeah, Bill. Seahawks.
Brendan just thinks. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's thinking something.
Good for you, Brent.
Oh,
Good for you.
The Jags are beating Buffalo on Sunday.
Okay, that's
No. I can see it happening, though. I hate to say it.
I think you're lying.
I hope it doesn't. I can see it.
I don't think that'll happen.
I
Subscribor
don't.
is saying he's agreeing with this Super Bowl final, the Bills versus. Well, he's agreeing with himself, actually. So he agrees with himself. Either about the Jags beating the Bills.
the
Probably
Jags
like
are
Jags
not
beating
being
Bills.
Buffalo.
Oh.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna give one team making the finals. I'll give my second one later on another show. I think the Rams get back to the finals again. I
Yeah.
think Matthew Stafford's gonna prove that he's the GOAT.
No,
at this
wait.
now.
No. I picked the Panthers to win this weekend, so I can't say that's a good pick. I think the Niners or Philly are gonna get out of the NFC.
And it's interesting take here. Imagine being 40 plus and still can make a playoff run. Good on Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy. I said he would get it done.
Lane, give me one team that you think is going to make the Super Bowl finals.
I like this. I like the Seahawks.
Oh, so do what we gotta do? Happy
No.
Birthday to Lane.
Happy
Oh, it's Lane's
birthday
to
To
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
Hey, dear Lane
Lane
Dashy
Dash,
Dash, go.
This is so bad.
Birthday to you.
Jacob's just taking over the singing, like he's not letting anybody else sing. Dan, Jacob just ruined it.
Did you know it's Lane's birthday? He turns another year on this day on January 9th.
Can somebody else
Please
Make it
like
fight?
and subscribe.
Oh my god.
Can somebody else? Can
Are you
anybody
what?
else pause it?
Lane officially hit 50.
Whoa.
Wow, good for you, Lane.
Lane, you look amazing for 50.
I
Yeah.
know.
Happy birthday, Lane, in the comments. Happy birthday, Lane, from
Taylor, if
David.
he wants to spank me, okay?
It's
He
the
said that to
spanking
me
show.
he said that to me a couple shows ago. I was like, no, I'm good. In my head, I didn't say it out loud, of course. But
Here we go. Everyone wins the Super Bowl. That is the most 2026 answer I've heard.
it's not good.
Everyone wins.
the Super Bowl.
You get a Super Bowl. You get a Super Bowl.
He already predicted a Super Bowl. He already predicted.
everyone
it.
wins because we don't want to leave anyone out.
But
Participation.
on that bombshell, we do want to wish Lane a very happy birthday, Lane. We hope it's a great birthday from everyone at the analyst desk.
Yes.
Even if it's not
Sure.
January 9th when
I was low key worried Jacob had some special montage to show me.
Jacob's gonna do that to me. Jacob's gonna get in contact
was like-
with my mom. And he's gonna do that to me.
I was like,
already
uh-oh.
know it.
I remember when it was Dan's birthday, we had some special montage, and I was like, oh, I was low key worried. He was just.
it was a
Wait.
lot easier to do for Dan. I'm sorry, Lane, because
Jacob's gonna try and do it for
I
me.
just know. I
He's
just
gonna
know.
try-
I was still worried you somehow were waiting till.
well,
till midnight.
Adam, I do know your dad's YouTube account.
Oh my gosh, my dad's not gonna give you anything. My mom will. If you find my mom, she will.
Do you want me to? How about this? If you find my dad, I'll find your mom. How about that?
Okay. That's a good deal. I'll take that.
Lane, again, happy birthday, good sir.
Thank you, sir.
Subscribe to our channel.
Happy birthday.
That was so creepy.
Oh, Lane, from my free sound effect site. Well, that's not free. I pay for it, but
Happy birthday.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, that's so creepy.
Lane, apparently you need to run.
Okay.
Apparently you were born in 1976.
Wow. Looking good.
Damn. That's why I'm so dashing. I'm like so old, but I'm looking
And have
so
a good
young.
night, David. And good night, David. Sleep really nicely.
I actually take a pill every year I get older. The younger I get, the
Take
younger
a
I
pill
look.
from Ibiza. But on that bombshell,
So
I
when
think
I'm
it's
like 70, I
gonna
look like I'm like 19. It's gonna be amazing.
be- what happens when you're like 100? You look like you're an infant,
I guess so. I'm gonna start over again.
like Benjamin Button. The other way
Wait,
around.
so Lane, you're gonna die and then come back and then be
No, I'll just start over
reincarnated
because
as a baby?
reincarnated.
no, I'll just start over. And I go backwards and I go forwards again. Just start over.
Oh,
But
Sounds
on
like
that
two of 'em.
bombshell, it is time to end the show for the night. We want to thank you very much, and Lane, you are going to be apparently you're Benjamin Button.
Apparently.
Congrats. How
is that what
old do you
happens to
think-
Benjamin Button?
How I don't like guessing people's age. I'm going to guess
Oh, I have no
between 1 and 105.
That's a good answer. Well,
But I would say on that bombshell, it is time we wrap up the show
Comment.
for the evening or the morning. Or Dan's got to be up at 5 in the morning.
This-
What?
yeah.
A guess of your age is 19 in the chat. You can let us know the next time you're here with us at the desk if Funfish is close. 50.
50. Good for you.
Congratulations on making it to 50.
Yeah. I guess you're younger than 50. Good job.
Apparently, Brandon's 12, which I believe Brandon
Oh.
is older than 12.
Good for you, Brendan.
Dan's basically 12.
I'm 12
Yeah.
at heart.
But thank you very
Same,
much, everyone,
bro.
for joining us at the analyst desk for another very interesting Leafs post game show.
Oh my gosh.
Funfish
Was
is
this even a
69.
post-game
Great
show?
number. But thank you very much for joining us at the analyst desk. Looking for more analyst desk content, make sure you follow us, subscribe to the channel,
Subscribe to our channel.
and remember to join us at the analyst desk, where every day feels like game day. Until next time, you froze it a very. Until next time, thank you for joining us at the desk, where every day feels like game day.
Subscribe
Thank you,
to our
everyone, for
channel.
coming back.
We'll see you guys on the
Bye.
flip side. Have a good night.
Bye.